Halo Infinite's ready to come out.
Yep, they just came out.
And greetings and welcome back to part 2 of Klaus Family Mind Defense with our guest DM, Sam. Woo! Cheer!
That'd be you.
Yep, I drew that. Appreciate it, and thanks to Sean for streaming it.
Not a problem. We have no one viewing right now, but hey, they can watch this on the recap on YouTube later on.
I always
Like,
watch on
share,
YouTube.
subscribe.
And now I have no trailers. Thank you, YouTube Premium. So, to recap, you guys arrived at the Klaus, the Klaus Family Mine. I can throw it on too, but I'm also on the soundtrack. To recap, you guys have been at the party now for a couple hours after you guys originally arrived, about 3:30 in the afternoon. The first group of people to leave were the Panda Men. You saw them, they said their goodbyes to the Mr. and Mrs. Klaus. The kids kind of summoned. The other guy got up from the table. He was calling at you in a language you don't get. He came to the door and was just yelling at you. It sounds tough to understand, but eventually one of the guys did pass, and then he lets you know, he's like, he was thanking you for the challenge, by the way. As he's walking by. That was actually the leader of the Panda Man.
Cool.
You translate because he's Swedish.
Sleeping in Fee's antlers.
Yep.
So I got all my primal points back.
I wander in eventually.
Yep. The humans that appear to be doing the festivities, the people who gave you the alcohol, people who gave you the food, the lady outside, they actually all head out. You also notice that you see that the dwarfs outside that were drinking, that Joe's character had a little drinking battle with and didn't go so well. They eventually gather themselves up. If you guys look outside, you see that the lightning bugs that are in the glass jars. This time that you see a red one appear. It seems like it comes up from the bottom, and it seems to be a warning, and the dwarfs immediately all gather themselves together. You guys can see the other two people that are the bullywogs, the frog people. They say their goodbyes actually to Mrs. Klaus. She greets them, talks to them in their language for a few minutes. They bow to you guys, and if you guys choose to watch them, they actually go into a well and jump into it.
So,
like it's a normal thing. As Mr. Nikolai says goodbye to the dwarfs, the dwarfs make their way out as well to the waiting cart, who pulled up into the structure. At that point, it's just you guys, and it appears to be the members of the Klaus family, which is 4 goblins, that halfling, 4 human children, Mr. and Mrs. Klaus, and Thaddeus. As after they've said their goodbyes to everyone, Nikolai looks outside and then basically calls out to the group, "It is about time for us to get going. If I'll take you guys through the mine into the area in which I'm asking you to defend." He also gives you guys a final glass of ale, which, mind you, you feel revitalized after. He pours it out of a wine flask on his belt.
Excellent. Welcome our new follower, Skull197012.
Cool.
I think that puts us at like 52.
Awesome.
Yeah. I have it on the other chart here somewhere. Maybe.
Now that I have a phone that can view this in the background, I can switch to YouTube if I need to change anything. Love interconnectivity.
Right.
So, the entire group of people that are left in the keep all head through the mines with you, surprisingly enough. You do see the 4 goblins do kind of disappear into the mines. But these mines are interesting. They're not cold. Every mine that you guys could imagine, it's usually subterranean. But in this place, you realize that it's actually pretty warm. What you guys see across the walls look to be icicles. Stalactites and stalagmites made of ice. But as you're walking, Nikolai walks over and just lets you know, this is not actually ice. These are ice crystals. Compressed stardust. It's what we make here and harness out of the meteor that landed here 15 years ago. And you guys are actually watching. You guys can see new stalagmites and stalactites forming. A blue hue rises up and these stone follows with it. It seems to be growing on its own. It's actually quite beautiful. You also see...
Now, when you're in a cave like this, kids, when you see the stalactites or stalagmites, you know the easiest way to remember one from the other?
One grows from the ceiling, one grows from the ground.
Aye. Stalactites, which has a C in it, grows from the ceiling, while stalagmites, with the G, grow from the ground.
The more you know.
Rainbow.
With the star.
As you're going through the mine, and it's about a 5-minute walk. You guys are underground this whole time. You see that there are torches set up along the route. And it's actually, you do see some blacksmithing tools. It looks like they actually use this kind of ice crystal, as they called it, as a metal. You can see that there are tools made of hammers and axes that are all made out of this material. It looks almost kind of like frosty glass. And it's, you guys as you're walking see there's also a cart that's actually seems to be made out of this crystal stuff. And you also go by what appears to be a small barn. And you can hear there's a creature in that barn moving. It sounds bigger than most of the creatures you've seen at this point. If you guys, there are cracks in it, you can make a perception check if you actually want to look in the barn.
My new toy.
Might as well try.
Yeah?
Nope.
No?
It's a 9.
That's 20.
That's 20?
That's 20.
Off of some of the torches, you actually see that there's a fire inside of the barn top. It's kind of like an illumination thing. Inside is, to scale, a ram. A Yule ram. That's approximately about 7.5 feet long by about 5 feet tall. And it is approximately huge. It is a big fucking ram.
Hey,
Sorry
we
for
got,
language.
we got your brother's head hanging out of the wall at ACG.
Its eyes are actually golden as it's looking at you.
Oh, it's not red?
No, they're gold, solid gold. You actually see.
Wait, like glowing gold are actually made of gold?
It would be tough to tell. You made nat 20, right?
Yeah.
They are actually look like they're made of gold, but there is a small glow coming out of them. So it is like shiny gold.
So
Let's go with that.
27.
So shiny gold. Its eyes are solid gold. It looks at you. You can even make out like little almost engravings in the eyes that look like a pupil. Like it actually is eyeballing you
Oh, no.
when you put your face up to it.
You're so cute. Can I take you home? You'll have more
Damn, lost his
food.
dice. Quick,
Yeah,
take a
there's
bitch.
dice- There's dice under the table, too.
You know what? It's funny because it doesn't actually move towards you. It's actually just laying down. It is a big creature. Well, that's not mine.
Oh, that's where that went.
That was his dice.
I keep dropping
There's
those, so
someone.
I
There's
need to,
somebody's.
Right?
I need to stop just kind of
So,
holding them because I keep dropping
but
them.
Put leashes on him.
It seems to be. You don't notice at that roll. You notice it seems impatient, but it's not mad at you. It doesn't seem to even give you much mind. But you can see that it's sticking in its hooves. When you actually see its hooves, they're also golden. But these aren't as shiny as his eyes. These are like the dull brass kind of gold.
Oh, yeah, if you're running around the
Shiny,
circle.
gold,
Yeah.
shiny.
And they're kind of spiking
Vinny
into the
at?
dirt. You see it, and you actually see
Gonna
rocks
steal the
breaking
ram's
under
eyes.
its feet. This is a very heavy
Do
creature.
I get a sense of intelligence in there?
No.
Roll.
What am I rolling?
Roll a d20, tell me what you get. You can add your wisdom.
Like insight or animal handling.
This is about when Granny wakes up and you feel movement on top
No.
of your head.
10, I don't think
Oh,
it's going to learn me
how did we get
nothing.
here, dearie?
No,
What's
you
going
gather that it is impatient.
You've been
You
here
can
for
get
the
that
past
in
while.
presence about it. Like it's waiting.
Okay.
And you see it occasionally kind of leaning against the bar, not like shoulder charging it in anger,
I don't
but
know
like,
what's
I'm
going on.
waiting. I'm
Hurry the fuck
waiting.
up.
Probably
Yeah,
just
hurry the fuck
upset
up.
and
That's the
no
impression you
attack.
get.
Okay.
With 10. Sorry, what's up?
Granny's asking me what's going on, and I just can't tell her. I don't know. As far as I know, we're just
Traveling through the mine right now with the whole family.
We're traveling through the mine. We're nowhere near I said I was.
Oh. All right. Should I just go back to sleep then?
No, stay awake.
Okay.
Makes illusion of her
right?
staying awake as she's actually sleeping.
Eyes are open. It's an illusion. 5 hours. Power nap. I wouldn't blame you. You could.
You can't tell the difference because I'm invisible anyway.
Right?
Sorry.
Oh.
I thought. I got
That's like the
all
OP
off, but-
ability of fairies. And many other fey can.
Yes.
After traveling through about 10 minutes of the mine, you guys arrive here. This is known as the south entrance to the Klaus mine. Now, mind you, it's one of the entrances they usually have visitors up because it's a pretty gradual incline. As you guys go out, you see that the 4 goblins that were with you guys when you walked in, they come out, but when you see them, they're wearing armor. Quite literally full battle plate with shields and things. And they seem to be bringing out both the cart and the goat behind you as you guys are leaving. So you guys are all out of here. I just haven't moved you guys over here. You guys can see, just by walking over here, there are fires coming up to the mountain pass. You can gather there's at least... You can't make it out because it is literally 500 feet down. And it is getting to the point where the sun has set, the stars are just about to come out. So you guys don't have open visibility. But you guys can make out a bunch of fires down toward the bottom of the ravine. So like down this area.
How far down?
It's about a 400 feet cliff that goes down sloping. It expands out so that the actual path is more like 20 or 30 feet wide after this point. This is the cut. This is the narrowing. And just for your reference for mathematic purposes, the entire distance around here is 240 feet. I did the math out just in case there was any reasons. But the entire family has gone out with you. The kids too. You guys are basically... Where was the one that I threw? Thaddeus then goes to you guys and shows you a pile of wood. Some of the wood seems to be thrown together to make some types of barricades if you so wish to use them. It's up to you. I'm not telling you to or not. It's what they offer.
Okay, so the main way up is that outer path.
That's the only way up. Aside from this door, this is blocked. So.
Okay, so this is going to be so easy.
But mind you, you can make out many torches. It's multiple groups moving out.
Oh,
Yep.
you can see them from here?
You can't make it out because it's so far down. You will only be able to see them from about here over because of the way the rocks are.
Oh, okay.
So, but mind you, you do see that you can make out that some of the fires are moving around at the bottom of the ravine, but you can't make out more than that from here. You're literally just seeing torch fire from 500 feet away.
Oh, okay.
And there's shadows, and granted, this is the south side of the mountain, so there's some shadows that they could be moving around in, but that's the area they're coming from.
Alright, and we're just supposed to defend this place from those guys.
Yep.
Alright, not a problem. I'm going to fly up to the cliff so I can overlook this pass.
That's anywhere over here.
Yep. Perfect. Alright, and the pass is about 10 feet wide, right?
10 to 12, depending on the space.
Okay. So in all the places where it's 10 feet wide, I'm going to place down 5 barricades that are illusionary that'll last for the next 5 hours. Each of them will have 3d20 hit points. And then I'm going to go take a short rest to get all my hit points back, or spell points back.
What's on the bottom of the pit?
A bunch of people coming up. All I'm doing is putting barricades a good 10, 20 feet apart from each other.
I thought you were building a pit.
No.
What's the range on how far you'd be able to cast? I'm wondering where the first barricade is.
500 feet.
It's dark enough you probably would only be able to start the process about down here.
Well, that's about what I was going to be figuring starting. Actually, I was going to start right about where I am now, and then just put 5 barricades going further up the map. Actually, can you put one a little bit closer to the first one? Yeah, right about there. And then that one, you move that one up to... Yeah, about there.
No, it's it.
And that one, yeah, move that one up to a corner too. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Now my addition to that.
So that's...
Yeah,
had to get up for
who
this
needs
one.
the crappy wood they set aside for
So
us?
each of
We
them
can
have
just do
26
this.
hit points.
26 hit points?
Actually,
okay.
sorry,
That's just
plus my
illusion.
bonus, 31 hit points.
No, he puts
Okay.
those points into it, it becomes real. Haven't you noticed that yet? Alright. Now they're coming up this way. I'm taking it.
Yep.
Okay. So behind every one of these is going to be a 10-foot spiked pit. And then I'm gonna lay down, and that'll be there for the next, at least 5-6 hours.
Well, you're using your earth element, right?
Yes,
Then it's permanent.
for now.
Unless you fill it, yeah.
I told them I would not permanently destroy anything.
Okay.
So you're just adding spikes behind his barricades.
No, it's a 10-foot drop with spikes in it. So when they come
It's a football
crashing through the
field, right?
barricade, they're falling in the hole. Exactly.
So if they try to just leap over it, they'll just...
They're gonna make a 10-foot leap.
I see you doing this as I'm finishing up my last one. And I will come through and I will spend another few spell points to make an illusionary cover over the pitfalls that have no hit points, no physical essence.
That's just an illusion.
Yep. DC 20.
DC 20 to what?
In order to figure out that it's an illusion.
As if they even have time to react. Launching through the barricade.
Okay, and
Yes, we're horrible.
Fee, I would Lizzie, I would recommend if you can take up position up here. That way when they come down, you can just pick them off like the cannon fodder they are.
I'm gonna go stand on the boulders right in here.
Since we didn't use those logs,
Okay.
all those wooden pieces for anything, could I just arm myself with that as like ammo to just huck at them from up the top of this cliffside?
You want to?
Just drag some over.
I think you'd be down the bottom with Tom and his barbarian. Oh wait, you're not. What are you again?
Barbarian.
Okay.
Also a barbarian.
So after we set this up,
I'm
how
down
long do we
below.
have before they start coming up?
I'll hop down if need be.
Basically, after all that, about 5 minutes. Which is literally about when Santa's getting ready to head out.
Okay. So
So I'm gonna jump down. I'm gonna stand behind here, but not where the hole is.
Okay.
So if anybody gets past it, they get clobbered.
That's fine.
If need be, if the throwing logs at them doesn't work, I'll hop down here. So if they manage to sneak by you, they have to get to me,
Okay.
Yeah, because if they get to me and Sean, yeah, it's gonna be over quick.
and we'll just be flesh walls.
all right.
Is Malik still drunk?
No.
Okay.
No, he stopped drinking a little while ago.
Okay.
So where do you want to be when shit goes down?
Top of the hill, so I can overlook everything and decide what I'm gonna do from there. Cause an avalanche, giant inferno, engulf everything.
We don't want to destroy the
Flaming
place.
rock wall that just kind of follows the curve of the cliff.
Maybe if I just hit the top of the cliff, I can cause a mini avalanche. With some rocks on them.
They don't want us destroying the land. Remember?
That's
Yeah,
why I was
that's
thinking the
true.
giant rock go down. I can clean up whatever mess that makes. An avalanche, I could clean
Sam,
that
we just
up
with
for a long time.
this.
Can we just
I'm
screw
sorry,
over
did
your
we
whole plan?
completely screw up?
No! No, actually, surprisingly enough, not. But,
Made it a little bit more interesting for you now.
well, no, the funny thing is that knowing I was playing for you guys required me to have an oh shit plan. I didn't intend to use the oh shit plan.
Especially not before combat's even
Not
started.
even before we get to the shit. It was there. I mean, I have absolute faith in your abilities, which also means knowing how much you guys can do, which is obviously basically like planning to be fun. But
Sorry.
it's funny because I planned ahead. That's why I'm not too worried
All
about
I
that.
did was walls. I didn't do anything like.
Walls and pits.
I could have done so much worse.
No, that's
Me too.
true.
Me too.
Have the walls explode into snakes when they're destroyed.
No,
or
I could do
something.
one
don't
more
know.
point and turn it into a wall of grinding pillars of spikes that will chew them up.
Fun.
And I can program it so that when something comes within a certain amount of range of it, they'll start moving back and forth.
Turn the whole mountain into a death trap.
Granny's nasty.
I have found out about this. Yes.
But I'm not playing a damage dealer. That's why I only made barricades.
She has not once did any damage.
Not
Not
a
one
single
single point.
Technically.
No.
Back to this again.
No,
Technically.
no, she didn't have her hands on the little tree. They fell out of her paws.
She was holding the fucking bag open.
The tree
She
did not do
touch,
any
but
damage.
she didn't touch the tree.
The tree didn't do damage. Gravity did damage.
Yep.
Yep.
Exactly is what he's claiming.
And
Like,
the guy
oh,
did
I-
not actually take damage from that tree.
He moved out of the way. to
Like,
tie
oh my
it up.
god, you killed that guy. No, I
No,
didn't
he
kill
didn't
him.
move out of the
Gravity
way. He
killed
went in my
him.
You
bag.
failed
Yeah.
that.
I scooped him up.
Where's Nikolai? I can't find the mini.
Might have put it away with everyone else who was moving out.
But that's why the guy got scooped up. He failed his
No.
dex roll to get out
He
of
was
the
just
way.
there.
Ah, he just had to piece early, I guess.
Yeah, no, I just had the piece. I just don't know where it went.
Is he one of those who's down there?
No.
We put something back in the box.
I'm sorry.
I lose my Santa.
I'm not
Go
really.
figure. I'm like, seriously, I don't know where the hell he went. There's like one mini I don't have.
Oh, I killed him already.
I already did that. Honestly, that's not even that bad of an intimidation.
You know, been there, done that.
So this is just where we have everything all set up, waiting for them to come in for the slaughter.
Yep, that's the plan.
Check the box. Yeah, we might have put it in there. Not realizing it.
Maybe. It's not there, because I would have seen it.
Is that one?
No.
So you're just gonna watch them fall into the pit in front of you, and whoever comes out of it tries climbing up on your side of it.
4d6 damage every time they hit the spikes. Gonna hurt. And on top of the fall damage.
Huh, because I don't know where Santa went. Or Nikolai.
So that'd be 5d6.
Basically, right when you start seeing the torches start going up the mountainside, as far as you can tell, can't make out much details yet, you see that Nikolai says goodbye to his family. Mind you, you actually notice that the 4 goblins that were there take up defensive positions around the family. That little halfling you saw, whose name is Tina, by the way, she's now in battle armor with double crystal-like daggers.
Dude's not bringing his kids with us, or just
He's
leaving
actually
them
gonna
here?
put a pit in
They-
front of
he
the first
can't.
one for me to cover
Oh, so
her
we're babysitting
as they
too.
go charging for
No,
the
they're
first
going to be in the manor protected. You're mostly here to protect mine. The kids, mind you, no offense, actually, as a joke, made stats for those goblins. Those are like 15 fucking goblins. Those guys are very capable of protecting the family. But the mine is the other concern. And mostly it's to protect the mine from that.
Sacrifice their lives wisely.
If they did. Well, true that. And Tina, mind you, is a
Sacrifice
halfling
the
rogue.
children's
So
lives.
she's skilled
No, the
as well.
goblins.
Oh.
The guy-
I like the other idea better.
As you see,
Use the children if
basically,
we run out of goblins.
you guys see that a portal actually appears on a clear area outside the gate, and Nikolai rides the horse, basically the cart that made of crystal, and the Yule goat that's been strapped to it. He rides it on top of the sigil that appears on the ground, and you watch as basically the entire cart and vehicle basically turn into stardust, and you see it just dissipate into the air.
Pretty.
It is pretty. You see that Thaddeus asks if there's anything else you require of him as the family heads back to the mine. You also see them seal a gate on top of the main entrance door that mind you.
Oh, cool, so we're stuck here.
No, you can open it from your side, but it's just to keep friendly fire from entering the mine. There are shit in there they don't want broken.
Oh, okay.
It's mostly just to be,
It's the last line of defense.
that's it. It's not meant to lock you guys in. It's not that kind of douchebag thing.
And I'm not too worried about it. I have enough spell points left over for a magic carpet.
I can teleport.
What?
Spend all that time and then plan on how to get away.
Greg's expression was great. What?
Oh, what?
I haven't quite done it yet, but
Okay, I can just
Oh, is
teleport
this still a work in
somewhere, Granny.
progress?
We'll be alright.
Is it still a work in progress?
no, I have it designed out. I just
Oh.
haven't cast it yet.
Hadn't had time yet. Granny's been a little busy.
I'm too busy healing.
Exactly.
And we haven't traveled anywhere to make it worth it.
Too busy making sure everyone else doesn't die.
Yep.
Alright.
Santa's gone again still.
Oh wait a minute! I only set up 4 barricades.
I think it was 5.
Oh, I only see 4.
Yeah, there was only
I
4
didn't
things.
have another thing to
That's
tell you.
okay. 4 is fine,
I think that should be plenty.
but that gives me a few spell points back.
Actually, don't. Oh. Did we get any back resting?
No, because 5 minutes after we finish,
Oh, okay.
he's not giving us time to get him back.
That's fine. I'm good.
I mean, that's an extra 7 spell points. So
Yeah.
So, As you guys have all gotten to your positions and you have angles, you see the first few torches. And mind you, now that the stars have come out, the full moon tonight, you guys have some visibility. So pretty much coming from around, you see a group of 6 men. All the men in the front that you can see are carrying long swords. There are guys in the back that seem to be yelling at them. They're speaking a rough, coarse language. As they're approaching your range, you'll have one first hit feat, because you're within range. And then they'll be running up to the gate, and then we'll
If
go
I
from
wanted
there.
to shoot them, could I use both my attacks for that?
Sure.
Okay. Do I see any magic casters?
Not in this group as far as you can tell. These are all men wearing rawhide and leather coats.
So where am I?
You can put yourself anywhere. I can put you
Okay.
there.
Yeah, I'd be there. I'm gonna start screaming.
Why?
Why not?
So, who's the first one to die today?
You hear one of the guys in the back roar as the rest start charging up the hill. You get your shot now.
Can I actually get to my dysentery?
Did you put your new strap on?
Quiver?
What?
Yeah, her quiver. Thank you.
My poison one?
No, the new one. You got it as a present last week. All right, Dad forgot to tell you. Good job,
Yeah,
Dad.
I wasn't told.
Yeah.
I was
What's
waiting
that?
until she got back to game so she
Your
could get the
character you
stats
use
and
in
stuff
that
from
group?
it.
Yeah.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Okay, what was it?
Quiver holds 30 bolts or 30 arrows. For every arrow you pull out, another one will take its place with whatever poison you've dumped into the quiver. And it will hold whatever poison you put in there. It will hold it indefinitely until it's used up.
Okay.
Hold it indefinitely until it's used up.
Well, yes, because if she doesn't use it for a year, it'll still be there.
As long as there was
Gotcha.
enough of a dose put in the original, right?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
What would I call that? A quiver of what?
Quiver of self
Punish.
reloading.
Ever full quiver of poisoned arrows.
There you go.
How's that?
I like that.
Ever full poisoned quiver.
You used to like my Everfull tanker. That was good.
Everfull's a great term to just put that together.
Yeah.
You know?
Sounds fancy.
Yeah, it sounds nice. It comes off the tongue easy. It's like Primal Roll.
Yep. I already got that from Gold Masters. First time I've ever seen that one.
Yeah, I mean, I feel kind of lame using roll
I
in the
have
name of
15
it.
doses
but
of my
everybody does.
dysentery and of my paralysis and dysentery
Okay.
poison. So how many would I need to put into that for it to last?
You would
a
just pour
while?
the whole thing
It'll
in.
give you. It'll still be the same amount of doses. It just will never go away until you've used them all.
Okay.
So,
So
if
whenever
you
you
have
pull from
15
that
doses,
quiver, it's going to be a poison arrow.
And if you
Until
lose
you
it,
run
it's
out of
dose
those.
gone.
Until I run out of that poison.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So what you do now is you keep the old one with you, and the new one. So when you don't want to use the poison ones, you pull out of that one.
Okay.
See, you use your head. Smarter, not harder. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's the
None of
old
them
school
answer
way
me?
of doing it. Instead of having it
No,
infused right into your
they
bow.
yell in an angry, rough language you don't understand, and they just keep charging. They're running now, though.
Oh, I wish I had grease.
what language? Tongues.
It's a very rough version of what seems to be an ethnic common. It is common. It's just very ethnic. I don't know how else to describe that.
I will repeat back to them the same exact question. Which one of you is the first one to die today? And I will make sure I am watching to see, which one gives me any type of response. That's 25. 18 plus 7, yeah, 25.
The two guys on the right here kind of yell and scream. The others are just charging forward. You only listen to the
Hey,
next.
dear! Him! Kill him!
This one?
This one.
Could I make 2 shots at him with the dysentery one?
Yep. Make sure to mark off how many doses you go through.
While she's firing,
Okay.
I want to use my turn to cast a minor illusion on her arrow.
Okay.
12
Okay.
for the first one?
That doesn't hit.
And then I will recast it for her second arrow.
Okay.
If I use 2 primal points, I get advantage, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna use 2 primal points for the second one.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
in case.
And the illusion makes 4 illusionary arrows appear around
I
it,
don't think a 13 would have hit.
which are also physical.
What about a 16?
That hits.
Okay.
So you're aiming at that guy?
Yep. One of my arrows shoots him with the dysentery paralysis one.
So that would do.
Roll damage.
So that would be an additional 4 arrows worth of piercing damage.
Okay.
Don't forget to save throw.
Do I have to make saves for every one of those arrows?
For hers.
Oh.
How many d10s would I roll then if it's 4? Never mind. I forgot. Never mind.
I know, I felt that my guy.
It doesn't
Do you need
matter.
extra?
D10s, yeah.
But we'll
How's that for an evil bonus to an arrow? You get arrows of splitting, and I just make a shards of glass,
Oh, I
like
use this one.
extra piercing damage.
Right?
I guess I will probably do these.
So that was 2 spell points.
Yeah, I didn't even have to waste a spell point there.
Hang on, 25 so far. Wait.
I haven't done up my level
30.
7 stats yet, so that's why it
30.
wasn't free.
So you fire your arrow. First arrow goes flying over his left. They're charging up the road right now. But your second arrow sticks right into his side. Your arrow sinks in till almost you can kind of see it coming out of his left side. It's a heavy hit. He stops, and then you just see him keel over. He probably, he rolled a 2 on his con check to save, so he basically starts vomiting and shitting. Without any question, the guy behind him... What?
He's now paralyzed.
No,
And the
that
four
doesn't
arrows hit
matter.
his dead body.
Because the guy behind him, the minute he stops, he grabs him and throws him off the cliff.
You still shit everywhere.
And
No,
then
well-
and then the 4 other arrows hit his corpse.
And yeah, and then they kept running.
Told ya!
So about halfway down is when the arrows, that illusionary arrows, would disappear, and they'll just start bleeding out.
And so, your turn, man. And then it'll be your
Okay.
turn when they arrive at the...
I pick up a big ass log of wood and I chuck it at one of the dudes in the front.
Alright, this dude, roll.
So what would that be?
It's a strength
Strength
check if
check,
you're
okay.
just doing
But I'm gonna rage as I do it.
advantage, okay.
Turtle.
25.
Damn. I think he hit.
Just pick up the biggest fucking log and just hurl it at them Donkey Kong style.
Roll a d20, add your strength to damage.
Oh man. 14.
So, you take what would be a about 4-foot log slice, and you just whip it down at the group, which slugs this guy. Mind you, he manages to take the hit and kind of keep charging with the others, but he's rattled. He ends up getting replaced by the guy behind him.
I get 2 attacks. Can I throw a second log?
That's in like a proficiency with a weapon.
Oh, okay.
You're picking up a log
Yeah.
as a strength check. That would be your
Action.
turn.
Damn.
Yeah. And then at that point, before your turn, they all just run up and they start hacking at the barricade.
Unless
Oh,
you're a monk, then you could have done it twice.
Or a fighter. Like an action surge.
alright. So 2 of them hit the barricade.
It has 31 hit points.
Yep. Which is now down to 15. And your turn. Now, mind you, you really can't go forward because there is
Yeah.
a 10-foot.
I'm not.
thing.
I'm
So you're just chilling?
just
holding?
chilling.
Good, ready in action.
Yep. You
I'm
can
ready
hear
and
it.
What?
You can hear what's going on, but
Oh,
that's
yeah.
it.
Huh?
All right, top of the order. We'll run together to make it easy.
Yep.
Fee. Because you were the
Oh, wait, what
first
about
one.
Joe?
Okay, Joe. Sorry, my bad. We'll run this route. It works. Joe, what are you doing? You see that there are 3 guys hacking at the barricade. 2 guys. 2 of the guys have shields, and this guy is all discombobulated from the tree trunk that hit him in the chest. He's
So,
still alive, but
Who's the next one to fucking die?
I wrote the guy that I hit.
Hey, Malik.
you hear 4 versions of "fuck you" in common.
Malik, you did such a wonderful job on those other things that they haven't seen yet. You could put stuff back to normal, right?
Of course.
Remember the collapsing stairway?
So is that so Tom could stand on the barricade? You could just stay way up to it?
Oh, I think Joe knows what I mean.
This could be interesting.
I'm lost.
I don't know. It's his turn, so.
Yeah.
Pencil on. 22.
Twitch up.
I think I made it.
So what were you doing?
Different version. So, these guys are all here at the thing, right?
Yep, hacking into this barrier, taking chunks out of it.
Okay, you're gonna see a 20-foot section of wall, big square, come out and just drop.
Like an actual wall? Like you're
Yes.
building a stone wall and then dropping it on them?
No, it just comes right out of the earth. Looks like a big square. It just goes
So you're
boom.
cutting a rectangle out of
Yeah.
the earth and dropping it
Yeah,
on
rectangle, thank you.
Okay. I was gonna say make a ramp right in front of the ramp.
Two of the guys
The barricade,
dive out of the
so they
way,
just fall.
18 and 17 on their dex checks. This guy, on the other hand, manages to stop mid-swing to look up as your wrecked wall is falling on him.
He turns into a pancake.
His body gets crushed, and then you see it slide off of the ledge. Okay,
Tried to warn ya!
Fina. Yep.
Can I make a shot at one of these guys closer to the edge to see if I can shoot them off?
You could try.
Okay.
If you crit, I'll give you knockback enough to do it, but
I mean, I have a skill where
enhanced crit, I know you do. I was
Yeah.
reminding you of it.
Oh wait, what does brutal critical do?
What?
Max damage doubled.
Oh, that isn't the crit on
I'm
19.
gonna use two
No, that's not enhanced
final
crit.
points.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 19
Well,
on
actually
that lock
4,
threat.
so I
was
have 2
hoping
for
that was
each
the
attack.
case.
So.
Well, it's the new rules on enhanced crit. The old rules where it would be, yeah, you take your max
Would that
rolls
be
and
max
double.
doubled
And the
or
first
just
one
max?
also misses.
See,
Okay.
the original rules would be max rolls. You take, you
What
know,
was
you take
that?
your roll and you
That was
double it.
8.
Yeah.
This would be you take
Original
what
that'd be
your
total,
roll
but
would be.
this one's a
Only
nat
now it's
20.
the max
Okay.
roll that you could do.
But I
and
mean,
you
oh,
double
because you had an
that.
advantage because of
Yep.
2 points.
Okay.
Okay, I was gonna
That's
say.
the normal
I added
enhanced
4,
critical.
so that way each of my
Okay,
rolls,
plus your
each
modifier.
attacks you get
Yeah.
2.
And
Roll
then what I've
advantage.
done with primal
Okay, yep, no, if you
is
use the
the
power
new
points, that's good.
enhanced
So the
critical
second one hits?
is
Yeah. Yes,
Crit?
with a nat 20.
double max damage.
Oh, okay.
So you take
This
whatever
is the
your
one to the
your
edge you could hit.
best
This
die
guy's
roll
behind
could
another
have
guy.
been, best
Yeah.
So you hit
modifier
this
is
Wow,
guy?
okay.
Yep.
and
Alright, roll
take all
damage.
that and double it.
That's awesome.
Giving him a con check, see if he can manage
And,
not to go off the side.
And
It
I.
makes
Wouldn't that be a
archer-
dex?
makes it
Yeah.
archer critical hit like
Oh yeah.
It'll be a,
with enhanced
I don't know if I
chance
missed
for
something there.
critical,
Nope.
so you can bring
And I
down what you
did
roll.
like
Yeah,
the
it's
other.
like arrows through the
Yep.
throat when
There's
shot
the fourth
again.
thing again, right?
well, actually, let's do the con check, see if he remains conscious. Probably not.
It's a lot of big numbers.
I only enchanted that one arrow fee.
Okay.
I haven't enchanted another arrow. I'm sorry.
I wish you had told me that.
Okay, I have to cast that every time you do it because
Okay. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's a 12.
12 doesn't hit. Wait, oh,
No,
damage?
for damage.
Okay. Yep.
I know a nat 20 hits him.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's what he didn't hit him.
Is that the 12 doubled then?
So, yeah, you
yeah,
send
but-
him, you shoot him, you watch as he tries to get his balance, and then all of a sudden you watch him turn green as he just goes limp and just falls.
Does she have a notebook?
Hey, point to the birds. I can
No.
do no fucking goddamn
Were you
damage.
recording that when
Right.
I used that dysentery arrow because he turned green this time?
Hey,
the others
I haven't
haven't.
done a single drop.
I'm gonna
Shit,
shout
yeah.
that at you. I'm shouting
Yes,
that
you
at
have.
her.
As a free action,
Yes,
can
I
I
do.
re-
Yep.
use my recording gem?
Yep. Alright,
Does she watch
your
it
turn, man.
before you turn?
They're right up against. They're pretty close to the barricade, so you can probably hit the one in the back with a throw attack.
I'm assuming we see like more guys coming up behind these ones.
There's a lot of movement, but it's kicked up some dirt, so it's tough to see. But,
Well, I'll grab another big log and hurl it down at them Donkey Kong style.
okay.
Wow. Even with advantage, I fucked that up. 9.
Your log goes sailing right past him and off the cliff.
Well, I don't gotta worry about my rage going away because now I'm fucking pissed.
Go, Greg.
Granny.
Honestly, at
I
this
mean,
point, I
use
just
your
want to
action
leap off the
assist her, but
cliffside.
You still
at
have
them.
No, I didn't use my action to assist her because I didn't give her the arrow.
Oh no, this. Yep, my bad. Reflex.
Yeah,
All right, so what are you doing?
because I would have had to use that as a reaction instead of a pre-setup. I'm gonna make a minor illusion on the wall of a face coming out of it. That's going to simply say to them in a very loud, booming voice, "Turn back. Last warning."
This guy takes a 2-step, but the others don't seem affected.
Oh, yeah. And I'm fine for the rest of the round
Okay.
because no one else has taken damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your turn. Yeah, you're good.
Sorry, man.
Well, how far away from am I from that thing and them?
10 feet.
You're 10 feet. You're literally at the border
You're
of the
10
invisible
foot
drop.
to the barrier.
Yeah.
You'd have to climb up and around.
I'll just jump over it.
It's a 10-foot high barrier.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And if you fuck up, you get a 10-foot fucking pit down below with fucking spikes. So do you really want to fuck a chance of fucking out?
Well, these guys. This guy kind of takes a few steps forward, then he gets paranoid about the wall. Maybe you think it's going to talk to him again. The other two, realizing all the damage to the wall, decide to climb over it. Just making agility checks. And then they both see you behind it, and both of them make leaping attacks at you.
You clear the pit?
They're trying to. Because you're 10 feet away and they're trying to
Well, they can't
attack
see
you.
the pit, right?
Nope, they have no idea
Oh,
what's
wait,
there.
yeah, no, they don't see the pit.
Fuck, they both hit you.
They're both. He's standing right on the edge of the pit, so in order to land.
Both of them land on you. Now make a strength check to stay standing, and then you might be able to push them back. But otherwise, they're going to push you over. Yeah,
strength, okay.
It's a strength check to stay standing.
Strength.
Because there's two guys jumping at you, and they're trying to tackle you
Saving throw, right?
with axes.
The strength,
Yep,
strength
your
save.
strength
throw?
save. Saving throw, yep.
15.
Okay. They both attack you with their axes. They're swinging both of them and land at you. They both do hit.
So they're standing on that like.
No, I
quarter-
haven't got there yet.
Okay.
They landed on you because they're trying to kill you. But you stopped them, which means they are going back. Which means they are falling into the pit of 10 feet. I haven't got there yet, but
Okay.
they hit you first. Because they did come in with you with axes.
Yeah, did they roll a 22?
Yeah, both of them. Surprisingly enough.
Jesus.
These guys are more... They're also carrying shields.
Yeah.
But,
At least they were.
Yep, well... Okay, so you take 22 damage from the two guys' axes that were weighing into you. Now, how much damage do they take when they hit the ground?
18.
18? Okay.
I rolled lousy.
And they're knocked prone.
They're also stuck down
And they're
there.
grappled by the spikes.
Okay. So,
And nobody can see them.
Right.
you hear a lot of commotion coming from the path, but you don't see anything else coming yet from where you're at. Alright. Your turn, man.
How many still standing?
3. Well, 1 actually. 2 of them are in a pit.
Yeah, and because of the illusion, you can't see into the pit right now either.
Right.
Close the pit.
So there's just really one guy.
Trap them
So-
underground.
Now, if you don't want to end up like everybody else, you might as well run for it and give your bitches that you're going to get fucked. Last warning.
I want to, as a free act, because I haven't done much of anything this round, I'm just going to add on to that. I'm like, you guys haven't even gotten past the first of the barriers.
You guys are pathetic. We're going back to our nap. Call us when you're ready.
Yeah, he starts running.
He's either going to intimidate him or scare him or fucking piss him off.
That's true. Make a perception check, everyone.
Oh god, only
I
10.
actually rolled well.
18.
Oh, shit.
22.
21.
30, 20.
So, you're the only one that rolled low.
Fucking granny.
Even I rolled well.
You guys kind of hear noise coming from down this way.
Alright. Even better. I'm going to pull out my horn of hearing, or listening. Oh, horn of amplification. Sorry, got to get it right. What's coming down there?
Oh my god, I remember that one.
You hear the sound, I'll tell you.
Okay.
You don't have to roll for it.
Okay.
You hear the sound of what appears to be metal scraping on stone. A bit of it. Like climbing spikes.
Sweet. And it's above me?
As far as you can tell, there's noise coming from here.
Oh, there?
Yep.
Like they're climbing up.
Yep.
And the one who can fly is the only one that doesn't hear it.
You're not the only one. I don't fly in your sense. I just have the air move me.
What's that you're using on your ear there, lad?
Huh?
What's that you're using on your ear there, lad?
Oh. This allows me to hear a lot of stupid people. And apparently, there's some noises from over here. It sounds like they're trying to surprise us. I want to go pay a little visit. You want to come,
Let's go
baby?
take a look.
So,
Straight fly.
Yep. But at that moment, they clear the precipice. There's 4 guys. Another squad. Also, for you guys at the other end of the gate throwing stuff down, this guy who ran, you watch as something grabs him and smashes him into a wall. Like, literally just takes him, and you hear crunch as it smashes his head into the wall.
hey, don't damage that. I gotta fix it later.
His head took the brunt of the attack.
There's just 4 guys there?
As far as you can tell, yes. Over there seems to be 4. And they're scurrying up onto the way.
It's you 4 the next to die? Sweet. I love it when we get volunteers. My buddy's gonna be really happy at this rate.
So it's your turn, I think.
It's feet.
Feet?
Yep.
Yep, your turn.
Goddamn barbarian.
So you do
Ain't
see
goddamn
this guy
damage
get
yet.
tossed off by a big
I'm
guy.
gonna call it out. Hey guys, there's a huge thing right here that's coming for us.
You got 2 barbarians over there and you're fine. We have 4 or
This
5
box.
guys over here on the other side.
Just letting you guys know.
You need help, Scream. I'll teleport over. If it's faster.
Guess I didn't over-prepare. I seriously thought I did. Yeah, I didn't.
Now you see why my monsters love the way they are?
And you see why I fuck you
I'm gonna
over
do
with
the
all kinds
same
of
thing where I'm gonna
environmental shit?
use 4 of my primal points for advantage.
Alright, go for the rolls.
Yeah.
It's 2 for advantage. What's the other 2 for?
2 shots.
And I
I have
can't
2
see down in the
shots,
pit
so
because of the
2
illusion,
more
right?
shots.
And I can't see those 2 guys down in the pit because of the
Nope.
illusion.
Nope.
Fuck! I can't even throw my axe at him because I got returning axes.
You can with disadvantage.
I haven't done a single damage yet.
You would be able to hear them because they're not going to block sound.
First one
Okay,
was
and because you
Right
know that
there.
they're right below you, you could make a shot with disadvantage to try and hit them because it's a blind shot.
does a dirty 20 hit him?
Let's
Yep.
get blindside.
Okay.
Or
that's one
you can
attack.
get down on the ground, stick your head through the illusion, and then
One
swing at
attack
them.
hits him. It has the dysentery
It's only a
too.
10-foot hole, so.
Yep, that doesn't seem to affect him.
And it's 11 points of damage.
Sounds good. Yep, he takes the bullet in the shoulder. He doesn't seem to give any physical reaction to the poison effect. He's charging up the hill. You see his mouth foaming, his eyes bloodshot red. He's in blood. Well, he's in bloodlust right now. You can easily tell that from your angle.
Is it my turn?
Yep, your turn. Go ahead, man.
Awesome. So
He's this big guy coming down. You really can't see. You hear movement coming from behind the barricade.
Yeah,
In the
he's-
trap,
that's
but you
it.
can't see
Yeah,
it.
he's handling that.
But-
I walk over to here.
Okay, go ahead.
I shout, "At last, a worthy opponent!" and I jump down the cliffside to meet him.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
No, this is just
Fucking 4, I don't see anything. Let's do this shit. I see nothing.
I don't care.
I don't give a shit. Let's do this. I'm done throwing logs.
It's boring.
make an agility check.
Damn it.
I get tired of them sucking my log.
No, this is just great. I love it how you picked this time to roll down. I want to point that out.
15.
This moment. Perfect. So you don't get your head taken off by the bat monstrosity that comes climbing up the cliff face.
Aha! The more the merrier!
You brace yourself against the wall.
I may also need assistance.
Wait for that. I'm not even done. Next.
I shout that over the wall at you.
You do have an opportunity to attack said bat monstrosity.
Yeah, I'm
that just crawled in
I'm
front
gonna
of you.
smash that dude's face in.
Just kick him off.
Oh, you scared me! 22 points of damage.
Crush his head.
That's not a hit no matter what. With my second attack. 16 to hit? Damn.
Wait, let me check. Yep, no.
Damn.
That you hit it, but your blow for some reason hits its thick leather hide and doesn't seem effective.
Nice.
Was significantly less cool than I was
We still
What are
hoping.
your
have those,
thoughts on
like,
these four?
logs of wood, right?
There's a few lying around. You took the biggest
Do we
ones
still
to try to
have-
clog the
Do we
guys.
still
Well, I
have
Those
wanted
are Sean's barricades. I just did that to effect.
I wanted to 1v1 the big troll dude.
The trap idea,
bat
that
friend
would
is
have had to
here
been
now, and I gotta
staged.
deal with
You
that
needed
shit.
30 feet for it, so
Now the guys in the trap can't get out, right?
they can climb
Yeah,
out.
they can climb
Can I
it.
say
It's only
this
10
is a
feet.
log?
Oh, okay.
I made it so they could get out,
Sure.
but one bad agility
Why?
fucking roll, and they're going right back into the same damage.
If my arrows aren't gonna work, I need a log big enough to roll down the
yeah.
slope to try to hit him with it.
You would have had to set that up before the session. I would have been cool with that if you had if before the phase, because then that just seems like you're pulling something out last minute. So that's fine. But so your turn, man.
My turn?
Yep. Right, unless there's another action you want to do, man. I don't know. If you can try to climb back up, you can make an agility check if you want.
I know.
So
I'm in the thick of it
right
now.
or is he like?
Yeah, no, that you got about a 20-foot gap between where he is on the lower area. So you're above him by about 20 feet. Which
So you're sure you
jump
got
down.
these guys all set?
I didn't jump down.
I made this choice. I'll live with it.
They're fine.
Or do you want me to just push them off?
20 gold says you can't knock them all off at once.
I'll take that bet.
All right.
Okay.
What kind of tomfoolery is about to happen?
Okay. I am going to make an illusion. I remember I once saw on this river this beautiful paddle boat that had this big paddle behind it. And it reminded me of this warrior I once saw that just spun around with blades. So I'm going to create a 30-foot wide bladed water wheel
Okay.
that's about 10-foot diameter. Okay, and I am going to have it move from about 5 feet in front of them, straight over them, and then back and forth, and that's going to last for the next 5 hours.
How come everything lasts for 5 hours?
Because that's how much spell points I'm putting into it.
It's 20 gold, man, on top of the 50
So
for this.
you generate this whirling death blade water wheel, right? Is that what the deal is? I don't know your description again. Sorry.
Okay, think of like the water wheel that's on the back of the paddle wheel on the back of like one of those old river boats.
Yep.
Okay, or otherwise think about the old school lawnmower blades.
Yeah.
Okay, basically that, only it's 30 foot wide, 10 foot diameter, rotating, going from the cliff face about 5 feet in front of them, out to about 20 feet past them, and then back. Because that's all within the range of this spell. Program.
So the two guys that are closest to the right here, these two, they see this thing coming up and they both dive down the path. And they both actually clear it. Until this guy steps forward and pulls out, you see a glow off his amulet on his head. And your illusion dissipates.
Really?
Yep.
Counterspell?
It's a anti-magic field.
I am Homunculi, epic water wield. Anti-magic field?
So he anti-magic fielded in front of him, cone shape, which on your illusion made it go away.
Oh, now you've pissed Granny off.
No, we see get to see Granny pissed off.
That's 20 gold,
She'll
Granny.
finally do damage on her own.
Okay, it's 20 gold, right? So I still have bonus action, right?
Wait, what about 20 gold?
Okay, I owe him 20 gold. I still have my
Hey,
bonus.
that was between you and him. I have no idea what the fuck's up with that.
That was my action, right?
Your main spell. You casted a spell.
Yep, so
Okay.
I'm going to fly towards the edge. A little bit closer towards me.
Like just over there?
Yeah, that's about good. Right at the top of the cliff there.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to grab my purse, open it up, to reach out my gold, and start pouring out the deluge of a lake full of water.
What is happening?
He was trying to guy that he was live in his bag.
What have I gotten myself into with this group?
It's only the water you let out, right? Or is it everything?
So,
Just the water.
Okay.
I'm just pouring out water.
the guy who anti-magic fields you literally misty steps out of the way as a reaction. These two guys dive. One uses the barricade to shield himself. He's holding on to
There's
the
a pit right behind that.
Yeah.
10 feet.
He went down to the pit.
So he's in the pit.
He just stepped into it.
The other guy manages to dive forward using
sees
his
his
sword
friend
to stick into
no-clip
the wall.
through the ground.
And this guy goes flying off of the... he gets washed off.
Those
so you
two
got
see their friend just phase through the floor.
Yep.
So we got
Total
two.
damage?
32 this time. That was much better than last one.
That was great.
Homunculi pride. Let's go, K.
Okay. So,
And then, oh dear, did I do that? I'm sorry. I guess I shouldn't get your gold right now.
Only one went off, Granny. The bet was all of them.
Oh yeah.
The one went in the pit.
Yeah, they were all supposed to go off the cliff.
Yeah, I know.
That was the bet.
so your turn, man.
All right.
I really got
How,
these
that's a 10 feet wall in front of me.
Yeah.
If I go around, do I have my movement speed for 30 feet? Make it around till I get next to him?
That was great.
Even though it's only technically like less than 20 feet across, you having to actually kind of climb on the wall and hike over the barricade, it would basically give you your entire movement just to get over here. Like on the barricade.
But I mean, still close enough to attack.
You can attack the bat monstrosity, yeah.
And that's what I'm doing.
Do like a
Okay.
jumping attack down at it.
No, because if I miss jumping, I slide into the pit.
and if
Tom,
he reaction
You want to
swings.
be really imaginative? Do you have rope and a grappling hook?
No.
No. What barbarian doesn't have fucking rope?
I have a basic
And grappling
traveling
hook.
game.
I don't.
That's in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all right, yeah, that's right.
Okay. So throw a grappling hook up on the illusionary wall, swing out, and just come up with your axe into the back of them as you swing around.
Yeah, I do that.
Do like a pirate trick.
Do an Indiana Jones.
I go around this side of him behind.
Make a dex
Dex
check just to make
check.
sure you can do it. You have to clear 10.
Ten.
So you swing out, now make your attack roll.
D20. Right?
Whatever it is for your attack roll.
Are you raging?
Oh, yeah.
You doing it reckless? Because this is a reckless move.
Oh, yeah, that's
So
definitely.
that's advantage.
That's definitely a reckless move.
Oh, plus you would have flanking.
24 hits.
No double advantage.
24 hits, roll
Even I
damage.
draw the line there.
That was
So
just
I-
one battle axe.
I don't have any candy.
But I had my hand on the other one, so I can't do 2 attacks. With my D12. Where the hell are they? I know they're here somewhere. Oh, right in the fucking goddamn middle, right in front of me.
the chat.
2.
Rule number 1, you don't piss off Granny. Rule number 2, you don't piss off Granny.
9 points of damage.
If you guys want, you guys can like make a perception check.
9 points
And here,
of damage.
Malik.
I'm gonna times it by 2
And
because
Granny
it
fucking
was
laughing
additional.
your asses off,
So,
fucking people
You're
dying
right.
left and right.
I'm a bit preoccupied with the giant bat kaiju in my face.
Oh,
I don't have another attack because my other hand was on the rope, right?
Yep.
all right, Sam. That would also mean that that pit is now full of water.
Oh
So it's a moat.
yeah. Yeah, right.
Now we just need to put some alligators in it.
I can't
funny.
do that.
Can you
sorry.
make
Next
illusionary
round.
alligators?
So,
Yes!
okay.
For up to 5
So,
hours.
Hell yeah.
Actually, I think I can do it for longer. Than
So, one of these guys is able to climb out. You see his axe climbing out and they're throwing themselves up. The other guy falls back. He's screaming in pain, probably dead. The other one climbs out.
Almost did.
The bat monstrosity attacks you.
One of them did.
It hits.
So he could figure out that
It's a
the
19?
roof of the thing is not
Yeah.
Damn.
physically there.
They were swinging their axes and it went through, so they cooked up and climbed out.
Okay.
12 damage.
What kind of damage?
This is piercing.
Yep.
The
So it's
guy
half
fell
damage.
back
I
in.
resist that, so I only take 6.
Sam?
Yep.
Guy fell back in, takes 22 damage from the spikes.
Oh yeah, I'm just having he's dead.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he landed sideways in there again. He's
You cool bar.
okay. His second attack is a wing attack.
Man, I didn't want to fight.
Hey,
It
Fee,
misses.
can you pull out the dead bodies that are on the side of the cliff there? Because it's really hard to see what's going on because everything's so tight.
That's close. Yeah.
I just needed a body count later.
Oh, you could just
Put
put
it
them
on
off.
the floor right now.
You could put them on the side of the map.
Just toss them.
I'm sending them all to Roger later.
Yeah, true. So
Yelling at the bat angrily because it's not the thing I wanted to fight.
make a dex check
You're pissing me off, that boy.
Why a dex check?
because the big guy is trying to throw you into the barricade.
Can I make a strength check to just...
He didn't roll. You just have to pass a dex check to get out of the way.
But my dex is awful. Okay.
Actually, if you want to use strength out muscle him, you could too.
Okay. Well, I get advantage then.
That would make strength. That would make sense for a barbarian.
That'd be a saving
Someone
throw?
like me,
Yeah.
no.
29.
So as he goes to grab you after swinging at you and missing, he
Just anchor myself.
yeah, you just grab his arms and stop. He takes a step back.
The
And then
more the
starts climbing.
merrier!
Well, then he starts climbing the cliff face,
Oh,
20
fuck.
feet up, going to, and he's staring at you.
Oh god.
Now this side.
God
Yeah,
damn it, I wanted to
homunculi,
fight
it's
that guy.
not often I get to play. Now you can kind of see why.
Coward! I shout up at him as if the bat monster's still trying to kill me.
This
We'll
guy
broadcast next week's game.
manages to use his sword to crawl out of there too. Once he realized it was an illusion. But he's hurt, so he's just walking up.
He's
This guy,
bleeding and like drowning.
yeah. But
Stabbed and then waterboarded.
the thing is too, if I'm not mistaken, if you filled it with water, that means he's floating,
He's fully armored, right?
wearing leather hides.
Okay.
Okay, I thought they were all.
No, they're not wearing plate.
Okay.
Only the little guards were.
They were wearing
the
plate,
troop-
but
Oh,
he's
okay.
sinking like
Yeah,
rocks.
no, these guys are wearing hides, so they're not weighted down.
Yeah, all my guys wear plate.
Yeah. But, yep. So, a bunch of throwing knives go by you. They all miss. But,
You guys
and
suck.
this guy gets to about here.
Demoralize them.
Probably already your turn, man.
Alright, I'm gonna activate my Ring of Blur.
Demoralize.
Okay.
Okay. That's a bonus action there. Alright. Which one of them pricks threw the dagger at me?
Technically, you don't have line of sight of that guy because this guy's in front of him, but this guy.
Fuck them both.
Alright, well, I'll fly up a little bit higher. So I have, good sight of the little prick.
Okay?
One sec.
Are we going Indiana Jones?
Crit.
Oh shit.
Alright. this is what happens. And you can go from there. So, you see a bunch of globes, one of earth, one of wind, fire, water, floating all around Malik. And all of a sudden, one stops in front. Looks like air. Lightning comes crashing fucking down. How much extra points would that be to make a chain?
It would be 2.
So it'll chain
Without
between the two.
2 without disadvantage. 1 with disadvantage to hit the second target.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'll just split it. That's easy.
Do you have spell splitting?
Yes.
Okay, then you just have to spend the spell cost for each. Or just increase the radius by 2 points.
So what's the damage on that?
Reckon on it. So 8 points each.
Okay.
I didn't put a shit ton of points into it.
It doesn't seem as effective on the guy with the throwing knives guy. The other guy gets basically zolted and he's having problems standing. The guy who threw the knives at you doesn't seem that phased.
I just wanted to make sure you knew it was me, dickhead. Now you know who you're playing. Aye.
Okay. Your turn, Pete.
Turns attention.
I see him climbing up at me, right?
Yep.
Can I make a
He's
cold
using
shot for
pickups.
his eyes?
Hmm?
Can I make a cold shot for his eyes?
You could try, yeah, sure.
Nat 20 for one of them. For one of his eyes.
Okay, max damage.
Damn.
And 16 for the other eye.
16 misses.
Wouldn't that be like
But you hit him straight, max damage.
an arrow with a nat 20 going right into his eye? Wouldn't that cause severe brain damage?
That'd be psychic damage then?
About 10.
If he was smart enough
It
to be
also has the
affected by it.
dysentery on it.
He's also bloodlusting though, so he doesn't really even realize it. That's the sad part. What's up? That doesn't seem to affect
No, he
him.
won't.
What does 10 points of
Half
damage
his
do
brain
on his
is-
eye?
Lusting he'll be dead.
A good portion of his brain is now destroyed. He's not going to remember it later. Or
He's not
feel it
going
later.
to. He's not going to be able.
He's not going to be able to do much later. So 10 damage.
The last
Okay.
thing I can understand doing that.
To his eye. So one of his eyes are blended.
He takes the hit like a boss, roars in anger, but keeps going.
Alright.
My turn.
Could I
Yep.
use like an off action?
He's
like
running
a-
away
what?
from you.
one
But I
for
gotta
a
deal with
slow
the
down
bat
with him, or like just sort of
thing.
like kick one at
Never
him?
mind the bat.
His eyes are
He's
bloodshot. He's
just
bloodlust, so he
just
won't
appeared
seem to
behind the
notice.
bat. It's
Unless you were
whacking
doing
into him.
damage to stop him, he won't stop.
Yeah, but he turned around and runs away with the back of the extra.
Alright,
chip
what are you doing,
back
man?
You can make a
How
strength check
high-
to rip him right off.
How high up is he?
He's approximately about 16 feet tall. Why?
How high up on the wall is he?
He's about 6 feet up the wall. He's about to put his hand on the top and
Can I
climb
whack
up.
him with my hammer?
You can try to take out his legs.
It's a big ass hammer.
Even you'd probably only be able to reach about his hip or his legs, but yeah, you can.
Hit him with the candy cane!
Can I go for a dick shot on him?
What? Dick shot.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
So you basically line up, go for swinging balls, and you're going
Hold
to
on,
ring the
hold
bells
on.
from behind.
I want to
You're going to
ensure
ring
this.
that Liberty Bell, man.
Break your
God, I hope
bell!
you don't crit, because I'm going to feel bad for this
come through?
fucker. FYI, expected
yet.
you succeed,
What'd
a
you go
dex
for?
check to not be crushed
just
by his
a
ass
blessing.
landing on you.
Yeah,
He's a barbarian, you know.
About a blessing.
The dick
You
shot.
got a
LOL.
blessing.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
but we're ready to do a deck shot roll.
Mind you, if you hit this man in the balls and he loses his grip, he's climbing up a cliff right next to you. And the only way for you to hit him is to line
Cool.
up ready to ring the bell. If you fail
I'm making this
dex
attack
check,
reckless. Because,
are you sure you want to do
yes!
that? What does that do to agility checks?
Nothing. It just means
Nothing.
they have
Nothing?
advantage on hitting me.
No.
Okay.
It gives an advantage next round to hit him back.
Yeah, okay.
So.
Yeah. I didn't get anything about your blessing,
22.
but I believe you.
Okay, roll damage.
In fact, just because I'm not
Can
sure
I make my
everything's
second
working
attack
correctly.
before I roll damage?
Sure.
2 attacks.
So you're trying to get both the Liberty Bells.
Yes!
Oh, there we go.
And then
Yeah, you
even
did.
higher than that on the second one.
Alright.
Did I buy the wrong thing?
No. But his came through.
Oh, okay.
Fucking Joe, 666, has redeemed disadvantage to player of choice Sam.
I want to see him fail this one.
My second attack was a 25, so that's 2 of these, plus 2 of these.
He'd stay on the wall with that,
plus
At
my
disadvantage.
wish. Hold on, I need another D6.
and then that one.
Bonus points to all people that are viewing this stream right now. Just because
Okay.
this is fun.
Ooh, max damage. Let's see here. 10, 22,
25,
25, 27,
27.
32
32.
damage. Just whabam! Whabam! There's
32
also
points into his nuts.
8 of that is
no nuts
8 of that is fire, by the way, as well.
Dude, what?
8 of that is fire from my warhammer.
So as he's
Oh wait,
climbing
no,
up-
wait, sorry.
Cooked
I fucked up.
How much more damage is there?
Lots.
Him is like 40 damage.
12, 10,
This guy had a
3.
pelvis.
2,
Might have some
5,
balls too.
plus 6.
You're welcome for the bonus points. I gave you some earlier too.
Hey, Dad, do we have a charger?
In the car I have a cable, and
Is that fucking Quamass shit?
if you have the cable I can plug it into the laptop or...
Yeah, I gotta go.
46.
I have a USB
Total?
plug, so I
46
just
total.
Need a charger.
I'll go
Yeah,
out
if
and
you
get.
have the USB plug.
I gotta go
can-
out my truck to get my charge cord. Where's yours?
Mine is plugged into my
Thing.
cigarette lighter.
It's not the old type of Android one. It looks like this.
Yeah, it's like mine, the C one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 46 damage as I just wham wham on this dude's nuts.
You hear the stone crack as you take his Liberty Bell against the wall.
There's fire
with a
in there
hammer.
too because of the warhammer, so it's
There's
also
a smell
melty.
of burning flesh, and you hear a whine.
Roasted nuts.
His
My scrotum's on
he-
fire.
you
Chestnuts
hear
roasting by
as
an
he
open
goes falling
fire.
backwards. Make a dex check, and then tell me high or low,
Okay.
which is left or right. One puts you in front of an angry bat monstrosity. The other means you're down the way a few feet. It's gonna be
17.
high or low. You gotta say it before it
We
lands.
rolled it, so.
High or low. I need to know an answer.
Low.
Okay, so you don't jump in the middle of the bat monstrosity's attack as this thing falls
Does he
off.
land on the bat?
Nope.
Damn.
I rolled for that. The bat managed to just kind of curl itself up away. And the creature, you hear a whine as it falls, and a big thud.
Homunculus says 44 damage equals nut shattered. He will never have any kids after
46.
that hit.
I'll go grab it after my turn 'cause I'm up after him. I don't want to hold the game up.
No problem. I think there was a cord around here somewhere if she's really...
Yeah, well, I gotta get mine anyway because I'm down to
No, you're
26.
fine for the moment.
Hold on a moment.
You can wait till
My
I
charger
come.
might actually.
So,
one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold on, my headphones are tangled up in it.
This one? No, that's an iPhone.
That's an Apple.
Aha!
Just plug it in.
Oh, no, it's a car charger.
We have one.
Okay. Plug's right down there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. This is the cheap-ass camera we're using.
Yes, I just send me and him the stats. A good one.
Joe.
Nice throw.
Alright.
alright.
You done with your turn, Greg?
Yes.
So it's my turn.
Yep.
They're already out of business.
Big guy's dead now, right?
He's falling down the mountain. The bat monstrosity that you're standing next to is still very much alive.
Well, I figured that much.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait a minute, wasn't it my turn?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Sorry.
but...
Oh, I was going up
Oh
to-
wait, I have
Oh,
one
that's
more
what
thing
threw
I
me off
wanna
because he has help
With-
her. That's why I got confused.
Yeah.
do. With my reaction.
So I can go get the
ahead
stuff.
of
So that's
time?
why I got confused.
Okay, yeah,
Can I do
no
that?
problem.
Reaction is not on your turn.
Oh, okay, because I have a reaction thing I can do that would help him out.
That you can do during his turn.
Okay, so I'll just wait until he gets hit.
Okay. Alright, so then my turn.
Yep.
Xbox.
My character's gonna call out. Does anyone have any lamp oil?
I have
Oh,
a
what do you
lamp.
need?
Just like a whole ass
Do I
lamp.
see these guys? Because they're like
Not
right
yet,
there.
no.
Not yet.
Mm.
Never
You want,
mind.
what, you want fire?
I was thinking of fire.
Oh wait, did the big dude fall
What
off
kind
the
of fire?
cliff?
Yes.
What?
He
What kind
died.
of fire?
One
Big
that
fire, little fire, fucking, meteor.
I haven't seen these yet. So when I see these, I'll let you
Oh.
know. I'll call over the type thing.
I'm not sure yet.
Just fire in general.
If we're getting more, we might want fire. Alright. Hey, you got those two?
You mean the two you didn't kill?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, go ahead, Granny.
Alright, then I will start fluttering back to everybody else.
Okay. That's about the rate of movement. We'll get you
Okay.
up there.
And does anyone look hurt?
No, I'm still at
I've
full
taken
health.
a very little amount of damage.
How much?
6. Okay.
Are you floating?
Yeah, that's within
Joe?
range.
I'm laughing
5.
maniacally at having...
20 feet.
Oh, of course.
Make a
I
perception
just rolled a
check
nat
right now.
20.
Oh, fun.
So gain 20 hit points. Because of my overheal, it can put you over your
Do
total.
I gain the rest as temp hit points?
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
This one's from
This
my
would
phone.
sound
You
like
need
a
yours for
bonus.
yours?
Fee.
No, she's got one now.
Yeah, I have Greg's.
Yeah.
It's not actually sound. You asked me before if you get intelligence.
I now have 104 hit points.
You feel energy.
Greg better be known as the hero Nutcracker after this fight.
Who said that?
So true.
Decked him right in the
So-
halls.
Homunculi, I think. So I think, so you did a heal for
Yep.
Greg, so you're good.
Tom's turn.
Your turn, man.
Yep. So
Alright.
how many temporary hit points did I give you?
You gave me 20,
He's
so
not flanking it with
I'm
me,
at
so
104
I
now.
don't get advantage.
No, he's on the ground
I was
right
at
now. He had to
84,
dive out of the way.
so-
and get
But
crushed.
I do get advantage because I'm raging.
Yep, you
What's your
do.
max?
90.
So an extra 14.
Yeah, so I got an extra 14.
Okay.
Hey, I have over 100 health now, so that's nice.
19 hit.
Yes.
I'm thinking this is
There's
an
one hit.
awesome healer build.
You know, my other attack.
This is... In this fight alone, this has been amazing to see.
That one misses.
I'm,
The
ver-
stats for healing.
I'm very excited
So-
to see more of this.
Damage.
That's why I had to do it small font in order for it to fit.
So can you do all of this?
Yep.
Oh, you could just flat out resurrect us. Fun.
Just love that. You flat out resurrect us.
Cool, death has no consequence.
I
Well,
like
except for a
Toka.
-1 to con. But
Kind of like being a toker employee,
11.
same thing,
11 points of damage.
Only
Okay.
because it's Granny.
right?
Am I bet? See, this barbarian don't do much damage.
Where death is of no
No shit, he's
consequence.
still low
There you
level.
go.
Yeah, it's low level.
Level 4. Don't do shit.
So, okay. So,
Are you
I
attacking
have a
him?
bonus action though, right?
yep, you can attack at disadvantage.
Unless you have the dual wield proficiency.
I will do weapons.
Which character is this one?
My barbarian, Drata. One I'm in twin group.
Oh, I don't know about Trins. Does he have dual wield?
Okay,
Okay,
so
then
not
it
a
wouldn't be
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
So, 22?
That hits?
No, 21. Either one, they got hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Fucking 10 points of damage.
Okay. Alright, so
Alright, so how are you gonna get rid of these motherfuckers, Joe?
Sam's turn first.
yeah.
I just came over
Sophie,
to make it easier.
Yeah.
I've already rolled up and shit.
you hear a loud whistle. You see the bat
Oh wait, why am I knocked over?
because you had to jump out of the way of getting crushed by a guy. You haven't had a chance
okay.
to get up yet. The bat, you can make a dex check because he doesn't know you're there because you're invisible, right? But he's landing right where you were going to be because it was behind Fee. So,
2.
take 5 damage by accident because he lands and you're small. Big wingspan. It was not intentional to get you.
Coward!
But you see behind that,
How much?
5 damage. It was literally because his
I'm
wings
hurt.
smacked you.
Yeah.
Well, you were there. He
Oh, I'm
tried.
seriously hurt.
Oh, shit. So
Heal yourself,
Tom.
Granny.
you see coming up the path a double ballistic armored cart. These are actually full rotation. I just don't have it set up.
Yeah.
And they're both lining up right now to shoot you guys.
You should
You're
also have another
first.
5 hit points. I forgot to give you my wisdom bonus.
Huh? Oh, 5 more?
Yeah.
Cool. You at 109.
Take 10 damage, Greg.
Damn.
I'm at 99. Oh no! 10 hit points.
I'm still above my max.
I'm at 99. Yeah, I'm.
Take 17 hit points as another ballista comes, and they're both firing straight. Now, mind you, I do realize that this is going to be hilarious when you rewatch at max speed, as this thing probably crashes into a barricade or a ditch. But
How much? 17?
17 damage. And
Can I stand up?
for your turn, you'll have to make a dex check to get the fuck out of the way, or hug the wall or something, or else this thing is going to run you over.
I never used my bonus action. Could I have used that to stand up?
At the moment, you wouldn't have any space to move. You could get up as your bonus,
Okay.
but you're still gonna have to use a dex to get the way out of the way when it's your turn.
My plan was to murder the horses, so.
You could try, but granted, these are horses that are gonna be galloping at you with the ballista behind them.
Stay down and just pull into your shell.
Oh wait, that's a thing I can do.
It can, unless your shell goes off the side and drops
that's
400 feet. Ah,
Don't-
I'm not saying it's
Don't
wrong.
stress too much about it.
Just like go more towards the
But-
wall before you do that. To wedge yourself between the wall and the cart.
So for these, this guy's running
Honestly,
up
I
here.
might climb up the hill
This
after
guy-
the 5th dude. Cause
He sees you,
It's kind
and
of a
you see him pull out
problem.
a dagger and throw
Make
it
an
at
attempt
you.
at helping you if you reach your hand up.
Disadvantage.
Yep.
And tiny though, so
Nope.
Oh, what do you have for strength?
17.
That's pretty good.
And my character is 5'2" and 120.
You gonna do any better?
Small deer person.
You see that he throws his hand out, and you see what appears to be a blast of energy flies by you. It misses. Fee,
Oh god.
you can make a perception check. It didn't hit you.
I see shit.
No problem. Okay, top of the order.
Make a DC 19 saving throw for all of them.
All 3?
All 4? Is there 4 there?
No, there's only 3.
Okay.
The 4th dude went off the cliffside.
Yeah.
Yeah, or unless you consider the 4th bat behind you.
No, just those 3 guys are there.
This guy at the end failed. What was he? What is he?
Okay, so the ground starts opening up, swallows him down to his knees, and now he's lodged in the ground. He cannot move. Every round he gets a saving throw.
Okay.
Could
The
put
other
him
2
on
aren't
the side
affected.
or something.
Fisher.
Good job, girls! Good job!
Okay. Your turn, Pete.
Okay.
God, Mel can be an asshole.
Can I see the horses yet?
Yep, you can. They're coming up the road.
Okay. I'm just
kill
gonna
the
use
horse.
one of my. I'm just gonna use the one regular arrow I have that I stole from one of the guys that I killed,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot one of the horses in the ass with it to make them sort of try to veer off the cliff.
Nice.
Could
You
shoot
can
him
try,
in the
yeah. It depends on how they roll, but if you hit them.
Okay, then I shoot both horses just to see.
You could try to shoot the same horse, but trying to shoot 2 different moving horses targets after quick repetition will be
I
hard.
don't know how if the horse is armored, but
They don't appear to be.
okay. And it's dex
What's a horse's
9
AC?
9 to hit.
for the first one, yeah.
Don't actually know what the AC of a horse is.
Not
It's
a lot,
usually
I
somewhere
think.
between like 8 and 10.
8 and 10, yeah.
So 9.
It's a glancing blow. It doesn't seem to affect the horse much. It does 2 damage.
Well, what about 22?
That hits.
Is this the dysentery arrow?
No,
No,
she
it's
rolled
a
with 1
regular
basic.
arrow. So 12 points of damage.
The horse, you see that once you put an arrow in its hind back, its left leg is giving up. It's still kicking with the rest of its legs, so it's still able to go forward, but you see that the whole cart starts rocking as this horse is kind of limping to the left. The other horse behind him is still strong. That gives you a +2 to your agility check, but you get +2 to your dex
So this-
to dodge now because
so
it's
this
limping.
front horse is kind of
Wobbly.
wavering.
It looks wobbly.
One
It's
of
still going, but it's wobbly. The other one back is still
Could-
strong.
I think it just needs to be guided off the cliff.
Could I, in theory, just whack this thing in the side and help guide it off of the cliffside?
You
Could
could
have you had
try, but
Tom's
it's
axe.
no guarantee that you do nothing not to be smushed and then
What
ran
could
over.
if you had your axe turned into
If I
a
hit the
friggin'
horse, the whole
warhammer?
carriage will turn.
If you manage to turn the horse. Otherwise, it's going to steamroll you. But yeah, you can try. So
Yeah,
it's coming out this way. If you want to attack the horse to try to get him down, you can do so. But mind you, just describe how you want to do it. Take out its legs, take out its neck.
I want to smash it in the... I want to smash its front, probably like its front chest,
Like its
to
shoulder.
just jerk it in that direction and hope momentum carries it off the cliffside.
Roll to attack.
A left flipper from a pinball game, giant size.
That's what I was just picturing.
21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Nat 20.
Hey,
I'll roll
it's
damage. Hold
optimized.
on. Hold on. Hold on. So that's one.
Okay.
That. Oh wait, what's brutal critical do again? That's max damage doubled for crits.
That one you roll up your damage. You add another extra D10 to damage, and then double your normal rolls. Double the D10, then plus your modifier, and that's the total. Old school rules for brutal critical.
I'm very confused.
For brutal critical, you add a D10.
So I just
To your
added
dice
D10
pool.
to this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So add a D10 to your damage. What's that number?
The D10 is it?
No, the total.
Oh, okay.
5, 10, 16.
Well, so do I still get the double damage on the?
Yep. So you
Oh,
just
okay.
add up all the
7.
dice and then double it.
Oh, all of it and then double it. Okay.
9,
Plus
15,
6
And
plus
then you're starting
4
with 5.
plus 5 plus
31.
5. 31 doubled to 62.
Plus your and then
Oh,
plus
plus
your
my strength, so that's plus an additional 12, plus an additional 2 from the weapon,
I
just
already
in
rolled the
general.
attack, so I know what's happening.
Did you,
So-
did you double your
14.
strength bonus?
That 14 is doubled into
28.
He has a 12
28,
strength bonus?
61
Yeah, how do you have a
plus-
strength? You don't have a strength 12 strength bonus, man.
No, I don't. No, it's for 2 attacks. A 6.
Oh, okay. That's why.
gotcha.
He hit both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a
Misunderstood what he was
61
You just
plus
freaking turned this
28
into a
is-
puddle.
I don't know why you're still doing the
89.
math. I'm gonna tell
I
you
want to
what-
know the number.
That's
89.
why.
89 damage to this fucker. Fuck that horse.
So the horse is 12 HP. We're just it just disintegrated.
Blasted off the cliffside with the might of Zeus.
So
It turned
as
into
this
horse.
you get up, you
On a-
pick up your.
It is also
your
a nat
hammer.
20, so you know.
It's unnecessary. As this is coming in, you line up and you smash the horse. Mind you, you hit this horse with enough that your hammer went through the midsection. You see its heart, its kidney, nothing in between for a foot space
Just
of where your
horse
hammer
gore.
was. The impact sends the entire cart over to the right. You see the horse behind try to brake. It breaks its legs. Now, the driver jumps out and made his check. This guy jumps out, I have to actually kind of pull him out a little bit, and made his check. So they both realizing the whole cart is now shifted and sliding off. They jump off. The guy at the end starts to get off as you watch as the entire cart slides and then plummets off the cliff 400 feet.
I point to the first guy as he's getting up and I say, "Your steeds are dead and you shall now join them." Can I roll intimidation?
Yes.
Considering what he just did, does he get advantage on that?
Yeah, right.
Sure.
Dirty 20.
The guy pisses himself.
Not a good day.
Your steeds are dead and
doesn't
you
even
shall
need
now
the
join
arrow.
them.
Right. That was just-
One guy gets to his feet, the other guy is whimpering.
I'm not dead up. I'm
Nope,
staying
he's
down.
hiding.
I'm dead. I'm not getting up.
Glad you watched this one, Homunculus.
Those were rad as hell.
Your turn, man. Oh, make a perception check.
16.
Okay. Get your turn.
Sorry, let me do a bit of quick math. spell points do I have left? Ooh, that'd be close. I don't know, should I go ludicrous or should I just go for taking care of one target?
I think crazy is the name of the game. Given what has already
Another
transpired.
20 says you can't do it. You break even, Granny.
Double or nothing.
Well, this crazy won't actually do any damage to anyone. But it'll be a perfect holiday thing. So,
It is the season.
I am going to max out my range for my radius, which puts the radius at 1 mile.
What is about to happen?
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh boy.
And it is going to start snowing in a 1 mile radius. And the snow will be coming down like a blizzard, giving obstructed vision to everybody.
Including your own party?
Yep. Okay. We'll start piling up, just like regular snow will. And there's also going to be included little candy canes dropping from the sky.
Not gonna attack with a disadvantage.
So would that give everyone melee disadvantage because of
And
the
it's
snow?
going to continue blizzarding for the next hour. Well, 50 minutes, because I don't feel like spending the extra point.
Okay.
Okay. So that means it should be snowing at a rate of about 2 or 3 inches.
An hour.
No, per minute.
But you put everyone, your own team, at disadvantage. I don't get the point.
Yeah, I don't.
And not gonna lie,
that'd also
if
be
you do
50
that,
feet of
you
snow
also
by
have
the
on the
end.
risk of making it harder on agility checks not to fall off the side of the cliff or get hit or knock back. You could easily hurt yourselves that way. Also, it takes disadvantage on all your melee attacks and ranged.
Yep. It also means all the enemies are going to take disadvantage. It also means they're not going to be able to make their way up this mountainside because it's going to be covered in snow and ice. It also means that the people that are coming up are also going to get snowed in. And it also means that I'm not going to take any of the effects of it because I know it's a illusion.
So you're fine, but everyone else is at disadvantage for everything.
Yes.
How's that for it to be 40 minutes?
That would just make everything harder.
That's phase 1 of my plan. I have to wait till next round for phase 2.
Oh, it's a multi-phase plan.
Alright, that's fine. I can do with it. I'm the next round anyways, and it's on me next.
Okay, yeah, if you want.
Okay.
Is there yellow
Is
snow
everyone
surrounding
so
that guy and
opposed to a
intimidate?
white Christmas?
Not enough.
Well, I can do with it. I'm rolling shitty anyways. Might just
Yeah, not 2 inches a minute. That would
With
be...
reckless
Yeah,
attack.
you literally
Let's
kill
go.
everyone in 40 minutes.
Well, with reckless attack, you have advantage, so it would cancel out into just regular rolls then. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also rage too, so I also have advantage, so I go right back to advantage because I'm always raging.
Well, no, because that advantage is...
Yeah, it would cancel each other out,
Yeah.
so it would be straight rolls.
Yeah. You didn't get advantage on attacks because of...
Alright, so
Like,
yeah,
I
you
think
have
I
base.
think it's just
If you're
strength
running
rolls.
at reckless or whatever, then you'd have you'd be at base rolling.
Yep. But everything else is at disadvantage.
There's one guy with you. You can also try to climb at this moment.
Oh
that
no,
would
I'm
be a
going after the
difficulty.
guy right next to me. I don't fucking care.
Which guy next to you?
Is there anybody next to me?
No.
Oh, then
So
I'm
it's
climbing up.
blizzard conditions now.
Make a
Each
dex
of
check
you,
at
actually,
disadvantage.
each of you can make
Be
a
an athletics roll to climb up the mountain.
wisdom check, and I'm going to yell out, "Granny's going to make it snow." So that gives you advantage on a wisdom check to see if it's an illusion or not. DC 20, so if you can do an illusion, wisdom check of 20. No?
I'm not gonna bother.
Dirty 20.
8.
Dirty 20.
You know it's an illusion. You don't take any disadvantage.
22.
Am I the only one
Try
who
for
didn't
it,
make
Fee.
No,
No, I
shame,
got
nigga.
a 7.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. I got an 8, so...
You're invisible.
Yep.
snow.
That doesn't mean that you don't give off body heat, does it?
I'm a Fey invisible.
Do you have a body heat?
No,
Okay.
because when I'm invisible, I'm actually semi in the Fey realm,
Okay.
according to the lore.
Alright, so now I gotta do
It's a pain in the ass.
climb up the hill. Oh wait, so I don't think I just roll. I can climb up now. Right?
Yeah, you cleared his con check,
Right,
so
so
he
I
knows
climb
it's
up.
illusion.
The bat guy is right there.
Yep.
I'm gonna position myself where I'm actually almost like flanking it because he's on the other side of it. Right?
Fee would have to be in melee combat with him.
Oh, that's
She's
right.
shooting
Yeah, just,
down
right,
the
never
hill.
mind, never mind. Right. That's fine. But because I'm ready and I get it.
Yep.
24.
That hits. Roll damage.
Now I'm gonna do my other attack.
Okay.
19 and 7 is 26.
Also hits. Roll damage.
I feel like I'm always forgetting to add something to the damage. So,
Not because you're.
probably am. So, right now it stands at 20, 27. $27 damage. What am I forgetting now? I just did that if I want to add it.
I don't know.
27.
I was trying to figure out what I'm doing.
I don't add these, that's just a 2 attack, right?
Yeah, 2 decks, 1d12, plus your strength.
Yeah, that's right, I'm not forgetting anything.
Where's your magical axe?
This is Brada. This ain't my pally.
So,
Yeah, I thought you had your magical axe too there.
No, returnings. That's why he gave me 2 returnings.
okay. This guy managed to get up. And they both run up to you.
Oh, it's me? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, they do have
Um,
advantage because I've been doing reckless attacks.
But because of the snow,
It
Yeah,
cancels
just
out
like
to
it
goes
goes
regular.
back to a regular roll.
So both of them miss you. The snow is being deliberate. This guy managed to get up on this barricade. I know what will probably happen unless he somehow realizes that there's a drop later.
Yeah, if he jumps off of that, that's a 20-foot drop.
Yeah.
Guy uses his bonus action to run up behind you and swing at you.
Okay, I'm 25 feet in the air.
Oh, that's right. I'm
Well,
not
we
used
don't
to you
have
flying.
fucking
Yeah, we don't have any
flyers.
scales, so I keep thinking you're on the ground level. Okay.
So does he still jump up behind him?
Yeah, at least runs up where I should be.
It is a weak attempt. This guy runs over this way. That guy.
Everything's at disadvantage.
He cleared your con check. He knows it's an illusion.
He
That-
cleared the wisdom check?
It's a
That
wisdom
and
check.
besides, mind you, around his head, there's no snow.
Oh yeah.
It's an anti-magic field, so he realized it pretty quickly at that point.
Okay. Then perception check of 13 as a free action. How far around him is the snow not hitting?
You gather around 15 feet.
Okay. It's very valuable information.
Yes.
They
At
hit him?
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, wait. I want to use my reaction for something then.
15 damage.
You're not in
As
range
he hits you with a flaming bolt.
of these guys.
You do good at fire. That,
Oh, yeah, no,
Well,
I am out
my
of
kid
range
does
for the
more than
ability.
that.
Because I can do the whole ancestral spirit thingy to transfer my rage resistances onto people, but that's only if I can see them.
Yep, he tries something else. It doesn't seem to work.
awesome.
Didn't seem to bother much.
The
anyways.
bat lunges at you.
Get him.
Yep, that hits.
Ooh, that hurt.
Take 17 damage as the bat bites out of you.
Nice.
You can
Are
make a
his
dex check.
wings, like grazing past my antlers at all?
14.
Are his wings gonna get caught in there at least?
The bat lunges back and then does a double wing slap to you. He rolled a basic 18 with his bonus that hits all three of you.
Okay.
Unintentional on you because
It's
it's
okay.
only half damage.
How much do I take?
You take 6.
That's just me. You
You
denied
take
access.
4, and You take 14, Tom.
I take
As
6.
You take 6, you take 4, you take 16, I think it was. Or 14.
14.
14. Because he literally hit you with both of the attacks. It was actually unintentional.
I'm down to 12 points.
Damn, Granny, you're slipping.
And
This isn't
I
Raj,
didn't-
I can't help that.
I didn't say hail me or anything. I didn't say anything about it, so don't worry about it.
Looks like a Green Reaper.
what's your spell DC? USP.
Spell DC?
Yep.
I have spells.
Spell list.
Spell
I
list.
mean, spell saving throw?
Yeah, spell
Yeah.
saving throw.
Okay, that would be.
I don't have
Oh no, that's
Depending-
mine. I got confused.
Would
I
that be
got
attached
spell.
to your
wisdom?
Yep, it's connected to me. So,
Yeah,
um,
okay.
I don't know if I have spells.
you feel Sparky. He tried to cast Chain Lightning. It didn't work. But you do see that there is a guy kind of floating up the path. This is another spellcaster. He tried and did not make the spell. Your turn, man.
The ultimate sign of disrespect. Fly over here. Should keep it just out of their range.
As you run forward, he jumps up.
I'm flying. Not
I know.
running.
You drop.
He's
Anti-magic
25
field.
feet up in the air, and that would be above that, and he's on that lower cliff, which he said was about 10 feet down.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he's got
so
high
it's
So
not
ground
that
as
means
well.
he has to
5
jump
feet.
up 30
Light-
feet in
Feather
order.
flight. Feather. What's it called? When you
Feather
can
fall.
jump? No, not the other one. Where you
Jump?
can jump. You can.
You
jump.
can only
Is
jump
that
half your
working in
movement
his
rate.
anti-magic field?
So
With his anti-magic field being 15 feet and a 10-foot jump, he jumped up to catch you.
But can he cast that spell while he has his
It's an
anti-magic?
AoE.
Yeah.
So you just went in it. So does your magic stay floating at that point, or does it cancel? If he can clear it.
no, that wouldn't cancel it because
No?
that would put him in the radius of his flight, but not to him directly.
Okay. I just wanted to see if you could do that but if it doesn't affect you, that is, he misses.
No,
But-
Sam, your bad guys can't be cool. They have to all die.
Sorry,
hilariously.
it's up
No,
to you
no,
if
no,
you
you
want to.
didn't drop.
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, you did? Oh, it did.
Oh
Okay.
no. Oh no. I fall down. Oh! Oh, I'm hurt from the burning as I make a snow angel.
Oh no, he's hurt.
That's his turn.
Okay. Your turn, Feet.
I'm gonna try shooting him with 2 arrows of the dysentery.
Okay.
I'm gonna use 4 points of primal again.
Okay.
Oh, there's another set of sticky notes.
I couldn't resist that when he made it snow.
I don't blame you.
Nothing to that.
Hmm?
12.
No.
12.
No, both your shots. He seems to be
No, I
having...
have
Advantage.
advantage,
Oh, yeah,
so
okay.
for one roll if I mess up, I
Yep.
do advantage. What the fuck? Another 12. Stop giving me 12s. It's a hard thing. Not 20.
Nice.
Alright. Roll damage.
11.
Okay.
Nice.
The arrow sticks in and he starts slowing down. His floating kind of stops for a minute. He seems to be hurting somehow. Okay.
Hey, Granny,
Can
this
I-
is so cool.
Can I take another swing at that wisdom save to see through the snow?
Sure.
Do I still get advantage
Every
with that,
round.
or?
Yeah, because
Cool.
you know that Granny did it.
18.
You did it.
Yep. You're not at disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Well, it's a DC 20.
Oh, it's DC 20, so yeah, you're still at disadvantage.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Alright.
And there's
so,
2 guys in front of you in the snow.
So then I'm
swinging
making
over.
these attacks as straight rolls.
Yep.
So we'll go after the dude on. Who's the one that I scared?
This one.
I'm going after him. Oh, because I pointed at the other guy.
As a wild attack, you can try and hit both
Oh.
because they're right in front
The
of you.
one with
Can
the
I?
shield is bracing,
Oh.
so you probably wouldn't push him off, but you
Alright, then
can-
I'll just go after
might
his
do
friend
hit
then.
damage.
I'm just gonna smash his friend into the ground.
Okay.
16 to hit.
That hits.
Second attack. Is far higher than that. So both hit.
Okay. Both hit.
25. Oh wait, no. I keep forgetting to add my strength.
And that's 25 without the strength.
27.
That's 25 plus 6 plus 6. Also, the weapon has +1, so that's an extra 2 for both attacks. 39.
Alright, he looks very damaged.
Well, it's not quite 89, but you know.
This
You can't
poor
get 8 on
peon-
every shot.
Yeah.
This poor guy looks pretty damaged, but he's still
But this
standing.
barbarian here ain't doing shit with damage.
Yep, he's still standing, but he's hurt.
Alright.
Should have brought my inven.
So,
So would at least have fun with him.
phase 2 of my plan. Each of you feel a blessing being put upon you as the snow is no longer hitting you, as there is a roughly a foot outside of your very being radius shield around you. Each of you are going to heal nat 20, right? Yep. 20 hit points.
Me too?
Everybody
Oh, right.
gets 20 hit points. If you're at max hit points, it puts you at above your total for overheal. Okay? And you no longer get disadvantage because you are no longer in the middle of the snowstorm.
I have 129 hit points now. It's almost as many as you had
And
at level 10.
because it's a regeneration spell, at the beginning of your turn, roll a d20 and gain that many hit points. But you will not get overheal effect from that.
Oh, I'm at 32 now.
I'm over full again.
129.
Of course, I might not be after they get done whacking me over there while I'm doing this.
And I am going to move about 20 feet away from the bat person. Yeah, that looks about good.
Okay.
Oh, that was a nice.
Where am I?
Good snow.
No, I'm right by the bat. That's right.
Yeah.
You're
So
here,
start of your
Sam's
turn,
house.
roll a d20 for healing if you're not at full hit points. And that's going to last for 5 rounds.
Okay.
2.
Better than 0.
No, yep. So that puts me at
Go up
34.
and back.
That's the regenerate spell.
Yep.
Alright, so now I'm still raging.
Big bat.
Yeah. 15 and 7 is
Supporting me
22.
on the chat. I just noticed
That's
that.
one attack
Thank you,
hits.
Monkey Line.
25 hits, so that's 2 hits.
Yep. You're probably gonna kill it.
6. No, that's 9. 5 is 14. 21 points of damage.
It's still standing, but it's hurt. It is bleeding now. It's barely able to swing.
And my bonus attack now.
Yep, that doesn't have advantage if it's actually a dual wielder, so it does.
Well, if it's reckless, it would.
Yeah, because I'm dual
Well,
wielding
it's a
too.
dual wield ability. That's
Okay.
why you don't get disadvantage.
14 hit?
No,
No, then I missed on that one.
nope, that one misses.
Wanted to put it right of his misery.
Alright, so their turn. So the guy over here that tried for you, you're still on the ground. You haven't gotten up yet.
No, I'm still doing a fucking angel.
So he has advantage when he starts meleeing you with dual daggers.
No, I'm still at a disadvantage.
Why? Oh, because of
The
that.
snow.
But he's prone now.
The
Does he
rain.
get advantage if he's prone?
So that
Ring
would-
of blur.
Cancel
would
out to
negate it
just be a
out.
flat roll.
Flat roll. Yeah.
Yep.
So first strike.
It's also
Misses.
difficult terrain at this point, so half movement.
Yep. Does a 19 hit? Really?
Really?
Oh, shit.
I had gave you my sheet before. we
Yeah, no, I
started.
just don't remember what everyone's ACs are.
Yeah.
So, all of his
you don't have
slashes do not hit.
What now?
Do you remember my AC then? You see, you don't remember everybody's AC.
I said I don't remember everyone's AC.
Right.
Yeah,
So
I'm not
how do
perfect.
so how do you know if you guys hit me when...
Because if I roll over 22, I know I hit everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's mostly what it boils down to.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
just
a DM's
curiosity.
Quick cheat.
Not me if I use my shell ability,
Well,
True.
you haven't yet.
but I haven't yet. Yes.
So, the guy goes behind you, which is flanking, which even because he doesn't know the terrain's fake, it's at disadvantage. He misses. This guy comes in, trying to flank you as well.
There's no enemy on the opposite side of him.
The bat. These two.
Those are opposite, but the third guy doesn't have anyone opposite.
Yeah, don't
Oh,
kill anything.
nope, my
They're
bad.
next to each other.
So yeah, he is at basic. He still isn't hit. The two guys working on you. Disadvantage. You see that the spellcaster casts a spell that revivifies him. You see he doesn't look sick anymore. He starts walking forward. But, yeah, the rest of them all miss. So, top of the order, your turn, man.
DC 19 saving throw.
He made it.
Fuck. So half of 36, so 18 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And all I do is just reach my hand up and just gently touch him on the leg. His fire just starts coursing up his body. That's how you do that.
Oh. And what was that damage? How much damage was that again? 18? Okay, so 9 because he has resistance to fire.
That's right.
Okay.
He wanted to play with fire, so
No. I just want to make sure what kind of damage it was.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm still gonna keep going.
That's fair.
Can I make a headshot for the spellcaster?
At the angle you're at, you're more likely to hit this guy. Actually, yeah, you should be able to hit him.
Okay, I'm gonna move right here.
Okay, yeah, at that point you can get around and you get a
I'm
better
gonna
shot.
use 4 more power points for the agreement.
Okay.
For the first one?
Hmm?
Nat 20 for the first one.
Okay, that hits.
Oh my god, how many nat 20s have you rolled?
Oh wait,
I thought
actually,
you were
if it's a
rolling
nat
bunch.
20, then...
I think I've only got one.
It's
got like
max
3 or
total
4.
damage.
Yeah, it does max damage, but doubled.
Okay. So what is that?
A lot.
So
I
D10
want this
plus
second
your.
one. Okay, what about a 17 for the second one?
That doesn't hit.
Okay.
You don't have to roll because it's your max die.
A D10.
Yeah.
I have to roll it still.
No, it's
No, it's
Because
max
of your-
die, it's just D10.
because of your enhanced
so
critical.
Then, so then I add the
10. What?
mod and other stuff.
Yep.
Okay, so then that would be 30.
Okay.
30 points of damage to the head.
Yeah. So you took your total damage and doubled it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Does it do anything at all to him?
It sticks into him.
I
But
said
you-
I was aiming for his head.
Oh, I missed that. I didn't
Yeah,
think it
I
was a
was
call
aiming
shot.
for his head.
Oh yeah, no, it's
And I got a nat 20.
he's hurt, but he's still standing. The arrow is sticking into his neck. You see it there, and he's growling and angry, but he's still alive.
Okay.
You notice he's not really bleeding.
That's his neck, not his head. How did I miss his head? If I got a nat 20.
I'm not letting you insta-kill him because he's not a half health left. So that's just basically he's hurt. He's disoriented, but he's not dead yet. He's fucked up. I don't know what else you want. You didn't aim for his eyes, so he's not
For him to
blind.
die.
He's just hurt. Yeah, I know that, but he still has HP. I don't know what to say.
Alright.
And he managed to stay standing. If that was the other thing, I'd roll for that. So he didn't fall off the wall.
Yeah. Sam doesn't do insta kills.
No, not
Yeah.
unless they're damaged enough that it would make
Yeah.
sense.
Even if the guy has no brain left in his head,
Yeah.
if he still has hit points, he's still alive.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yep.
Cool, so I'm gonna keep fucking up these two. In front of me. Very high.
Okay, which one are you hitting?
25, the one that I hit last turn. So
Okay, so this
big
one.
sword.
Okay.
25. Oh my god, I rolled 2 nat 1s.
That did not work.
Oh,
You hit him once, what's the damage on the one you hit?
Alright, holy shit.
Actually, he's almost dead.
And I also rolled very low on my damage, so 1 plus 2. Wait. Math is confusing. 3 plus 6 is 9.
9.
Plus 1.
It's 10.
So just 10 damage.
Okay. He is barely alive. You actually cleave into his neck. He's sitting there like...
That's a hammer.
Okay, so you crush him to his skull. He's standing with 1 HP. You could kick him and knock his ass over. Next turn. He's still standing.
And my dice decided they hated me this turn.
So your turn, man.
Now for phase 3 of my plan.
It's not over.
Oh no. See, each of you now have a bubble of protection around you that protects you from my illusions. For the first time ever, Granny's going to do straight damage. Everybody within a 500-foot radius takes D20 ice damage as icicles begin to fall from the sky for the next 5 rounds. So, everybody, except for Mr. Magic Shell Guy, this round will take 8 points of damage.
No matter what the dude with the
And there is no
emergency is
saving
fault.
throw. Because everywhere in 500 feet is just icicles coming down.
It's not an illusion. It's actually happening.
They're physical.
So 3 guys drop from icicles that crush people. The others shield themselves. The 2 guys with shields do lift their shields up to protect them. The guy over there seems to have some type of mage shield. Puts his hand up and he doesn't take full damage from it with resistance. But so that means that there's only 4 guys left.
Yeah, so they'll slowly destroying their shields then.
Yep, it's denting into them.
What about the bat?
He is barely alive. You see a ice chunk sticking into his leg. He's immobile.
Shredding his wings.
Right,
Yep.
so that's your turn? You done?
Yep.
Turn his wings
Alright,
into Swiss
I think
cheese.
that's enough.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah. Nothing. Wait for the rat bat.
You'll kill him if you hit him.
And that's just 1 die of damage.
21.
Jesus.
How do you want to do it?
Cut his head right off.
Join the campaign with this character in it.
So you take his head
Is it
off,
always
his
this
body
batshit crazy?
collapses.
Joe, is it always this batshit crazy?
Mhm.
Awesome.
He'll fuck with your head before he does damage.
Oh,
He does. He has not in any group session we have all three, right?
So the guy you hit
Yeah,
in the
this
head,
is the
he's
first
at
time I actually
disadvantage
rolled
for
a damage roll.
spellcasting.
And we're
You
not in
watch
that
him
group,
start
so-
casting, and then he
We're
fucks
not
up.
in that group, so in that group,
Can't
you
do
did
it.
not do
The
any
guy
damage.
next to you,
Just watch his friend get crushed by
not gonna
ice.
bother. The one attacking Tom, not gonna bother. The guy next to you, seeing that he's not gonna be able to keep up the barrage, you see that he misty steps down the mountain and starts running. He's moving fast. You have one option in your next turn, which is now, to hit him. The others are all hiding for cover and swinging at everything they can. So if you want to make one hit on him as he's running, you have this shot.
And Batman's dead.
Otherwise, he's going to slide down the cliff.
Yeah,
No,
it's
no,
an
it's not.
attack of opportunity.
Yep. Well, no, because he's already prone. He
You
wasn't
missed a
standing.
step, And I was prone. Yeah.
Also,
So
attack
you-
of opportunity is
but-
like a melee attack, so
Yeah.
that wouldn't be very
But at
good.
ranged attack, you have
I'm
one
about to
Caster
opportunity.
can use a spell for it.
So you can try to
I
get
know
one
that.
shot on him to run. Otherwise, he's going to be sliding
Why
down the
not?
mountain with a knife, escaping.
Oh no, he's not.
You can try.
So, he's going down the mountain.
Yes. Mind you, he does have that anti-magic field. So if you do cast a spell at him, it's not going to hit. We already
At
experienced
him.
that. Yes.
Clarify that.
Oh god, here comes the avalanche.
Or in 15 feet around him. So if you cast it on the wall he was touching, it wouldn't work. Because that would technically be a magic barrier.
But if I cast it 15, 20 feet, well, 20 feet ahead of him, it'll still all come crashing down, and that's not magic now. Now it's just.
He'd get a dex check, but yeah, you could. Because he's aware. He's trying to run. He realizes that this is not going to help. But, so make your roll. If you want to try to do Earth Shadow.
Do we want him as a souvenir, or do we just want to kill him?
Kill him.
Blow his ass
That's a
up.
circlet of anti-magic field.
Yep.
Do you,
You can
really
try,
want
you
that to
can
get
roll.
away?
Huh?
Do you really want that to get away?
Nope.
Kill that bitch.
So, bonus action. I'm gonna land.
You're already prone. You haven't got up yet.
I don't have to.
Okay. Well, you can't see him if you don't get up.
Oh, all right, I'll give you that.
How are you gonna? He's jumping behind you. He went this way, so this
Well,
is
it's
what
still
you.
only half your movement to stand
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And then it's about 7 feet to get to where he is. So you don't have too much
Okay.
movement,
Okay.
So that's
40 feet.
but half
So
your movement to
half
get up.
movement,
So you
so
have
it's like
13
20.
feet. 7 feet from here to here. So 13 feet.
Okay.
If you want.
So, I don't even have to move. This puts me
He's
just out of
sliding
his
down.
range.
Yeah, he's like down here at this point.
All right, so I'll go right to the edge
Okay.
as he's going down, and just make all of everything pretty much below me just drop. DC 19. I'll repair the mountain later.
Counter teleport. He jumps, sees you doing that. You see him wave his hands around. He's glaring at you. The last word he says.
May I point out something though?
What?
If you have a circle of anti-magic field, he can't cast any spells because it would cancel the spell immediately.
I thought that was avoided.
That was avoided if you're the wearer.
No.
I was trying to say
Yeah,
that.
that's what I thought too.
In every game I've ever played, an
I've always played
anti-magic
that
field
you
also
could-
Hold up,
affects.
son.
I don't
It's
know
up,
if
to,
you're
it's up
wrong.
to you, but
Why don't we
you know,
look it up?
every game that I've ever played.
So we'll look it up real quick, because it's not too often I run into this one either.
Yeah, I don't have it. I thought that you could cast. You just
I
couldn't
did
cast.
too.
Right, it was any incoming magic fields I thought was the issue, not outgoing.
No, so we'll double check.
Yeah,
it.
no,
I
I'm
would
cool
think
with
the guy
that.
that's casting
Because
it
it's
on
an
himself,
AoE effect,
it
and
wouldn't-
But it's a projected AoE
Okay.
effect.
an anti-magic field
Totally
suppresses any spell or magical effect used within, brought into, or cast into the area, but does not dispel it. Time spent winked out counts normally against the duration of the conjuration that is maintaining the creature. So any spell effect that would be done within that vicinity is negated.
Yep.
Okay.
So we wouldn't have been able to
So
miss the
I
spell.
apologize. I thought
So
that
when
they
a
could still
caster
cast.
uses an anti-magic
Yep.
field, they'll cast it into an area and then sit outside of the area.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
Usually.
I did not know that.
So I apologize. I was mistaken on the circlet of anti-magic.
We both were.
Now my question would be, if he cast a teleport portal and then went through it, would that work?
No, that would
No,
dispel
because
it.
that would dispel it.
So we'd have to shut off his.
No
Yep.
magical effects within
right.
that 15-foot radius.
Yep. We'd have to shut it off to be able to cast a
It's like
spell.
a double-edged sword then.
Yeah, no,
he's-
and I didn't know that, so my apologies. I didn't
problem.
make him properly for that. I built the character with that as an escape, so it doesn't work right now.
So if he dropped the field, he would take 20 points of damage as he teleports. Or d20 points of damage as he teleports.
Yeah. Well, considering he is running, and I didn't know that mechanical, so he'll take the damage.
Plus the falling rock damage as he's trying to teleport away from it. Because it's going to take an action to turn off the magical item. Or
What's
at
the
the
damage on it?
very least a bonus action.
Anyway, I give it to him as a bonus, but
Okay.
it's still gonna get hit, so I should know the damage.
$40.
So plus the 20 damage. that
Yep,
you
so
would
roll a
take.
d20. I'll let you roll it.
I'll just take the max. Forget it. I don't feel like rolling.
Okay.
And he takes the damage. He does. You see him take a little burn damage and rock damage, but he does end up teleporting away.
I'll find you later.
That's fine. Okay, Pete, your turn. This guy is barely walking and fucked up and can't cast magic. You could probably execute him if you want now that he's at.
This one.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the 4 points again.
Okay. You don't even have to use the points for primal. You're at advantage because he's dodging icicles falling.
You also have the high ground.
That too. So you're already at advantage. You don't have to spend the points.
16.
That just hits. Well,
So 50. Points of damage.
all right. And so, did you hit it once or twice? Just checking.
The second one, I'm pretty sure didn't hit. It was a 12.
Yeah, that doesn't hit. But the first hit, you see that as he's using the shield, you put an arrow in his side. The other arrow goes missing, and after a few seconds, you watch him barely able to hold his shield up as he starts throwing up. And just looking very weak. You have advantage on your next attack on him because he's basically prone.
Cool. Can I just bat him off the side of the cliff?
Make a attack, yeah.
16?
Yep, his contested strength roll to try to stop you. A
Or
block.
would that be like an athletics to shove him off?
Either way, he rolled a 4.
Because if it's in athletics, then I got a dirty 20.
Either way, he rolled a 4 on his thing, so you were able to push him off.
Cool, and then I charge the spellcaster in the back.
Okay.
Can I use my other attack on him?
Yep. I believe that's There's one more guy aside from everyone else you guys have murdered.
25 to hit.
Yep, that hits. And you will probably be able to do enough damage to kill him if you wanted.
9.
Well, not.
No,
I
I
rolled-
really think you'd be at least in the double digits.
I
but-
rolled the bare minimum on my damage.
Yeah, so he's still alive, but he's hurt.
Okay, so beginning of my turn, everybody that doesn't have my protection on them takes 17 points of piercing damage.
So with a bunch of hail and rocks and ice, both these guys get pelted to death. You watch as a bunch of icicles kill that guy in front of you. And
anyone else within 500-foot range of me.
yeah. No, that's everyone's dead.
Whatever happened to those goblin guards?
Well, they're there. They won't fight now.
They're protecting the family.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the good guys.
Yeah,
Those are the
they
good guys.
hit inside.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's
Wait,
a
I
good-
know they're the good guys.
shot
I was just
earlier.
wondering where the hell they went.
So yep, you guys take out all the guys. The total amount of time it took you, I think if I had to round it up, was about an hour and a half. The entire phase, the killing of the guys, and now all that.
Hey,
2
my
hours?
snow angel.
Oh, 2 hours, right?
We've been in combat for 2 hours.
I was talking about in the game. I wasn't even talking about in the real world.
Yeah, so in the game that would be about a half hour.
Okay. So, yeah, it was 2 hours in real world.
So we got another 3 rounds before the icicles finish.
Yep. You watch as bodies are getting pelted. Holes are... Icicles are disappearing behind every barricade. Where
Yeah.
they're just filling the holes. You gotta go and fix all the holes you made.
Yeah, I'll go do that once I'm done with snow angels.
So,
And the
after...
barricades still have another 4 and
I'll
a half
climb
hours.
back up to meet up with everyone else.
Yep.
I'll finally come out of my rage.
After you're done with your snow angels. About 3 hours later, you see...
Are we gonna check their bodies? for
You
anything?
can, I'll be honest with you. After you check the first body, you'll realize these are just poor-ass bandits. They have their weapons. The only guys that actually had anything of value was probably the dude's knives from the guy who ran. And you can search the mage. I'll let you search him. He might have something.
This guy?
Yep.
Investigation or
Yeah, investigation.
15?
You find 3 jewels. Rubies. All worth 150 gold each. Fun factoid, that's a innuendo of what I would have had him do if he lived longer. But...
But I decided to do damage for the first time.
If you didn't, he was going to start summoning shit.
And it was only for 2 rounds.
That's all you needed.
Guys, just
So...
lucky I rolled low on my damage.
Huh?
Guys, just lucky I rolled low on my damage. Otherwise, I would have just turned him into a fine red.
It takes you
incense on the
about 20
mountainside.
minutes to fix all the potholes, the wall that you took out. It's not a major issue.
Yeah.
And you guys are eventually greeted by a bunch of starlight coming down from the sky, and it materializes into Nikolai, who sees all the bodies and the remains of death.
And the fact that it's snowing snow and candy canes still for the next 4.5 hours.
He looks happy when he sees the snow, and you realize that he actually looks like a kid playing with it. As he walks over to you guys, you see at this point he's carrying a red bag. And he looks around and sees that it's all done, and he calls out to you. I see, my comrades, that you did excellently. I hope it was not too difficult.
I was bored. I was making snow angels.
I'm building a snowman. Like, not even paying attention.
I made it snow for you.
It
Isn't
is
it
much
pretty?
obliged. It is very beautiful. Good
It tastes
job.
a bit like peppermint.
See him actually take a handful, start gnawing on it. It's true. It does taste like peppermint.
I peed on that part.
I then take a bite out of my snowman that I just built.
He tells you guys that you're more than welcome to come back for any refreshments you choose. He does walk around to give you all 50 gold. He pulls out little leather pouches of 50 gold, and then he holds out a couple of bags and
I'll take
asks
40 of
you...
that, Granny.
Oh, cool. Now I've got
Huh?
600
I'll take
gold.
40 of that.
Yep.
I am too lazy to read these
No,
off.
the second one I did.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so no, sorry,
See?
2 or even.
You're
So
the
it
first
comes
to
out
get your
even, yeah.
choice of gift. You guys get a choice of gifts. He actually pulls out a bunch of small bags and offers one item out of one of bags. Mind you, he If you do try to grab more than one, they are magic bags. It would stop you. I'm just telling you that before you try, in case. But you can. Yeah, I feel like then you'd hear a Russian guy going, "Don't be naughty," just like at randomly.
You weren't supposed to warn us.
That's when we get the sequel session where we fight the Krampus.
No. I don't
Be
even.
fat man.
I don't know. I gotta feel like Granny could take him.
Probably could.
I don't
so
know.
You get to
I'm
pick
down
one
to
of those.
I'm down to only 30.
And if you know about the
points.
one that doesn't have a description, that's a rando that you can choose if you wish.
There's on
Pick the
28.
Starlight.
Yep.
I had more in
So that's what
reserve.
you have. You can write it down. So Santa's giving you a choice of your gift. That's the list. Pick one of those items,
Okay.
if you so choose.
So what'd you get,
Can you
Fee?
choose
The
ones that have already been
Starlight luck
chosen?
coin.
Starlight luck coin.
Yeah.
Nice. What, you get a luck roll?
Once a day, as long as you have the coin on you. There's one that it gives you a boost to your stats for 5 hours of use, for 6 uses, including 3 if it's your lowest stat.
Nice.
So that would be
How much of a boost to your stats?
Thaddeus's brew. It's a random brew that gives you a +1 unless it's your lowest stat, then it's a
Oh man,
+3.
then I could get my charisma modifier to be 0.
Oh, that's it? That's not going to do enough.
It just does it temporarily too.
Okay, so what I put is
Kills a
Starlight
plus
luck
two,
coin,
but
get a luck
yeah.
roll once per day.
Yep, that's it. Okay, and then your turn, your choice. There's also a planar
Doesn't
travel
really matter
item,
if
a
I'm
belt.
using this character after this.
Like I said, I give you guys. I know these characters might never get used again in D&D, but at least
Yeah.
if they do, they're gonna have a really cool gift.
Next time there's some sort of event session, I'll use them again.
Well, this one's gonna be if we ever run Trent Group again,
Yeah.
and I get to keep whatever I get from here. I'm not taking the XP.
I need a drink because I'm dying of thirst.
I'm just not gonna take the XP.
Yeah, because otherwise it'll screw up the count of what the fuck you
Right,
guys read.
that's why I'm not taking it.
Because I'm also taking the Starlight luck coin.
Alright, can I see a list?
What'd you take, Greg?
I'm also taking the luck coin.
So is this the barbarian you're using in Joe's group too?
Huh? Oh no, I was gonna make a new primal character for that,
Ah,
since
okay.
everybody else is doing primal characters. If that's okay.
What's the Blessing of Bernadette?
Totally up to you.
It's a random thing. If you choose it, I'll tell you what it is. It doesn't give a description.
You know what?
Really interesting.
I'll
or
just
really
take the
dumb?
Blessing.
The Blessing of Bernadette?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your charisma?
18.
It's now 20.
Sorry, man.
Oh,
actually, no,
I did not
sorry.
write that. It was.
Sorry. My charisma was technically a 20. So now it's a 22.
Yep.
Right?
It's a 2 to a stat. Chosen at random for me, and I rolled charisma when I did that.
Can we toss these?
Do you want to allow that, or do you want to just let me drop it? Because technically, a fairy does get a +2 to their charisma, so that could make a max of 22 naturally. Okay.
I can adapt.
I'm not trying to break
I
anything. These
don't
are just
use
gifts I
my
came up
charisma
with.
that often, so that's just changing my 5s to a 6, and it's not like I'm a channeler.
You don't use it that often, but you have a 20 in it?
Blessing of Bernadette, is that what you took?
That's
Yeah.
what he took.
Blessing of Bernadette.
I'll take the same thing.
What's your strength at?
Oh
25.
man, now I wish I had taken it.
Yeah, I'm not giving you more of a strength. What's your con?
My dex is
What's your con?
18.
Okay, your dex can go up to 20.
My strength was at a 6, my dex was at a 10, and my
My con was
constitution is an 8.
19.
Yeah.
My strength was at a 22.
My con was a 19.
You get more with dex, so just take
Mhm.
the dex to 20.
My strength was at a 22.
Yeah, I know.
Can I
I'm
add
not,
a bonus to that?
No.
Damn it!
You already picked your luck coin.
I mean, the luck coin's good. I guess I'll just set him aside, and if there's ever more event sessions, then
Yeah?
no one
The event crew.
No, because this
Well,
one.
I'm happy I finally got to use him in combat. He kicked appropriate amounts of ass.
Okay. So Granny's a pain in the ass, isn't she?
Why'd you let him have that fucking character?
I
wouldn't
wouldn't. You
have.
complaining?
Oh no, in game I would never complain. DMing him, yes, I will complain a lot.
Why?
It just made my
There's just
combat
different
thing.
ways that you deal damage to him. The accidental bat attack on
Yeah.
him, that was great.
That
That was perfect.
You almost
thinking.
killed me.
Yeah, you almost had him dead.
I didn't even try to hit you at any point. None of them
No,
could see you
but
until
it
the
worked.
wizard.
You
But
had
it
me down
worked.
to less than half hit points.
Totally unintentionally, but yeah.
Okay. If I had taken that 14 hit that he took, I
Oh,
would have
yeah.
been dead. Well, Manny would have come.
You wouldn't have liked it.
But that was an okay combat phase. It worked.
No, that was fun. I liked hitting the
You hit a lot of people.
the
You
giant
all hit a
carrot.
lot of people.
the giant carriage off the bridge.
I
That
did
was
not. I did not hit a lot of people. Well, actually, shit, I still left one guy up, too.
No, they're all dead.
Oh, yeah, he probably would have died from the ice storm.
Yep, they all
Guy that
died
I
from the
had
ice
melted
storm.
into the ground.
I killed the bat guy.
Yep, you did. You took his head off.
Oh, hey, how many bodies did we recover?
We didn't come
well,
ready.
the ones off the cliff you can't recover. They've been crushed when they hit the ground. So the big guy and about 7 of the men you don't get. So that leaves a total
There's
of...
also like the 4 dudes that we just took off the map because we wanted to save the space.
They were also... Well, yeah. So I would say you probably got about 10 guys.
And a giant bat.
And a giant
And
bat.
giant bat.
Oh yeah, I sent the
The body went... The
troll
big guy went
monster
flying
off
off.
the-
That's going to be
I sent him
crushed.
off the cliffside.
Giant Batman.
Oh no, Batman's dead.
Humans?
All right, so
Yep.
I guess that's the end of our stream. We're in game for tonight. I hope you all had fun. It's been a pleasure. I hope you all have a great night.
See you guys.